game to a lot of these kids. It's personal.
And good evening, football fans, and welcome to the second edition of Friday Night Red Zone on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. I'm your host, Russell Howard, and you are looking live at the 5 West Texas football games we're featuring tonight on the Friday Night Red Zone. San Angelo Central versus the Abilene Cooper Cougars from Shotwell Stadium in Abilene. The Lakeview Chiefs versus the Vernon Lions from San Angelo Stadium. The Jim Ned Indians versus the Hawks of Wall High School from the newly renamed Clayton Wysoon Stadium in Wall, America. And the Ozona Lions and the Mason Punchers from the R. Clinton Schultz Puncher Dome just off Highway 87 down in Mason, Texas. And finally, from Astound Broadband Stadium, the Abilene High Eagles will visit the host Midland Legacy Rebels. So if you didn't join us last week for our test run, what is the Friday Night Red Zone? Well, it's a one-of-a-kind high school football show where we only show you the best parts of the 5 games that we're featuring tonight. No commercial breaks, unless all games are at halftime at the same time, just pure football. So sit back and enjoy. The first games will kick off here in just a moment. Now that the national anthem's done over there in Wall, we're going to go over to San Angelo Lakeview and see what's going on there.
That was a flag right off the bat here.
And it's going to be on us. It's going to be offsides.
Quarterback Cale Sherrill, 6 attempts for 7 yards last week. They love to run the ball. They run a lot of misdirection. And that's a big key to the game, according to Coach Hector Guevara of the Lakeview Chiefs. They're going to have to not get confused with all the misdirection and things like that going on this offense.
You know, and it almost has a veer look there to it. And again, we're offsides. Right up there, number 70.
On 1st and 5, they move again.
And already hot heads are kicking in.
We have a brisk wind as well tonight. That could be a factor later on.
After that, hit hard.
I think that was a nose guard that was offside there.
Downs
Maybe
for
not that
Ozona.
big, but they're big enough.
So that'll move the ball another 5 yards. for Vernon. Coach Hector Guevara's team, 2-0. They beat Sweetwater last week. 39 years since they've done that. Tonight they could be 3-0 for the first time in several years. They did that in 2019 but didn't go any further. Here's a run to the left side. They love to run the ball, and they are across midfield on the first actual play from scrimmage tonight for this offense. That's Jevin Fanner. Again, Fanner plays both ways, and he's good playing both ways. Last week, 135 yards rushing for Jevin Fanner, the senior. Cale Sherrill again, the quarterback. And they have a lot of guys that touch the ball. They like to do a lot of misdirection. They like to confuse you. You'll see T.J. Thomas, Ty Scott, Adarius Williams, and C.J. Johnson running the ball tonight for the Vernon Lions.
8 different players carried the ball last week.
Texas Bank first down on the Chief 46-yard line. Somebody's O must go tonight in this battle of undefeateds. There's a good run with good blocking right up the middle across the Chief 40, and looks like another Texas Bank first down at the Chief 35-yard line. They're going to be close if they didn't get it. Very close, just past the 35, and it is a Texas Bank first down. Coach Kevin Sherrill and the Vernon Lions.
There was another penalty on us.
That's 3 so far,
That's
right?
That's 3.
Oh, goodness.
They declined that one.
Been long.
The Chiefs have done well with adversity this year. They were behind and then just could not shake Lamesa. Finally, they did toward the end, and the defense has done quite well. They have a good, experienced defensive and offensive line, and here they come, and that one will go nowhere.
Tavin White there with the tackle. And I see what they're doing. I finally got a chance to look. That line is doing, they're going up, they're not setting. Right before they snap the ball, they're setting, and that's what's drawing them off sides. So it's that extra little step, that little extra set that's causing them to jump.
At nose guard, Eric Paez, Andrew Rivera, and Juan Ortiz are your ends out of the 3-4. Ricky Ramirez, Tavin White, Isaiah Salazar, and Ian Cortez, the linebacking core. Sherrill to throw. It's way overthrown for the intended receiver.
Going for the home run, nothing there.
He was looking to hit Tyrone McKinney, the senior. Several
We're going to go over to
Wall
America now,
looking
looking at
Wall
Hawks and the Jim Net Indians. If
Michael Duran and Elijah Stone, the free safety and strong safety.
Vernon Lions move inside the 20, we'll
on
cut
this
back to
stout
this
defense.
There to snuff it out right away. Nowhere. That was Trey Hicks on the carry for the Indians. Wall defense under Coach Slaughter, always flying to the football.
Ball carried by number 12.
You know, what Jim Ned does really well is they utilize 55 really well. They'll run what we always call a power G, a power with the guard. They'll pull him to roll up in a hole after they kick out the end. But they do it with 55 rolling up on a backer. That's one of their bread and butter plays.
Man in motion. Lindsey takes a snap.
And there you see
Hands
it right
off.
there.
Goes outside. That's Braden Shipman on the carry. He's brought down, gain of about 3 yards, bringing up third down. We're going to have 3rd and 7. Wall Hawk defense making a stop here early. See if they can force a 4 and out and get the ball back and create some momentum here.
So we got another tray set with the tight end down over here to the field.
Back to pass, it's to Shipman.
And Billy got way down. I don't think he didn't get touched at all. Hit up into the hole and broke to the outside and off to the races, just barely. Number 11, Max Everett, had a little bit of an angle on him and got him out of bounds. Looks like it's about at the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Punchers.
7:33 left in the first. The second play of the series for the Punchers. Goodwin in motion. Same play. Ryan Todd left side. This time wrapped up over the left side for a gain of maybe 1 yard.
with great.
So Todd, after a long run, got the handoff quick again. And a loss on the carry for Todd of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Brody Comey back this game. He'll be split out to the bottom of the screen. Wofford underneath center again. Goodwin in motion. Pitch back left side. This time it'll be to Matthew King. King inside the 1.
It was close.
And about a half-yard shy. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Excuse me, 3rd and 1. Clancy Osborne will check into the ballgame for Travis Parker. On a 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Mason Punchers in their first offensive series. Wofford, power set to the right. Ryan Todd walks it into the end zone, and it is a Mason Puncher touchdown.
And there you have the first
Punchers
touchdown
just got
on the
in a
night
two-tight end
from
set
the
with the
Puncher Dome out in Mason, Texas.
stack
Let's go
eye
back to San
backfield
Angelo
and
Stadium.
just
See
power
what's going
football.
on with
And
the
what's going to
Chiefs
stop
and-
that, Ryan?
Snap, they're coming at him.
Gets it away. It's a wobbler. And it'll bounce out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Ricky Ramirez, the punter, plays offense, defense, and punts for the Chiefs. So the Vernon Lions will give it another try here on their 2nd possession after the Chiefs stopped them when they gambled and went for it on 4th, but it didn't really hurt them any. Good field position at the 34-yard line.
And that defense has just been stout for the Chiefs.
Over in Wall, America, it looks like Wall, well, tentatively had
some of the
moved
players
into the
you want to keep an eye on.
Indians side of the
Michael
field, but we'll go
Duran,
over there. We'll take a look
4 interceptions
in
this
at
year.
what's going on at Wall,
Coach
America.
says he
They, you know, if they would have held in, they had the numbers over here to the boundary side. When I talk about the boundary, I'm talking about the short side of the field for people at home. They come right back in that unbalance. They've got 4 guys over here.
Handoff. He's going to get swallowed up pretty quickly there on the 50-yard line. Right off the bat, the Hawks.
Number 25, Derek Iron.
Hawks going to gain 2 right there to make it 2nd and 13 coming up.
Gunnar Dillard under center for the Hawks. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff there to Garrett Guy, and he's going to follow Guy and be taken down. Probably gained about just a yard there. The Hawks only gained 3 yards so far on offense. 3rd down and 12 coming up. See if the Hawks can get a first down here and continue their drive.
And that was a real smart decision by Dillard right there to just keep it and get whatever he could.
Looked like a busted play.
Well, he had somebody up his line on the option.
Pitch
that he
outside
knew-
to Reynolds, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. Jim Neds, David Sobin comes in for the tackle, and that's a 4 and out for the Wall Hawks.
Yeah, he did a real good job as an outside backer coming up and blowing up the pitch.
Ray Allen will punt the ball away for the Wall Hawks, and back receiving for Jim Ned is Colt Lindsay. Oh, a bad snap by Wall. It's gathered up, punted away, fortunately.
That is a really heads-up play by Ryan Allen. You know, that happened to him last week where he bobbled the snap because it hit the ground before him. It happened tonight, but that's a real heads-up play to split the defenders and still get the ball off.
We're going to take you over to Mason. It looks like
could have been
the
a costly mistake.
Ozona
Yeah, a
Lions are
30-yard
moving
mistake
into
for
the
sure.
Punchers into the field.
Jim
Let's
Ned
take you there.
will take
All
over.
out to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Ozona. Good start to their 2nd drive.
Michael Daniels was the first series quarterback. Now it's Hudson Fowler, the sophomore, at 6'3", 165 pounds. From the gun. Low snap. Handoff up the middle. And nothing doing there for the running back, Logan Fay.
Mason Jacoby again on the tackle. Just took that inside route and then came back and redirected and got back into the play. Nice solo tackle there. Behind the line of scrimmage, that's 2 tackle for losses, a sack and a TFL already for Kaysen, and I might have missed another one. 2nd and 12 for Ozona.
And you're right, Hudson Fowler, the quarterback, way close in the gun. End around to the wing back, Rigo Treto, the junior at 5'9", 158. A gain of 4. Brings up a 3rd down and long for the Ozona Lions from the 47. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, John Hills, Ben Pinter, Kayreen Fisher tonight. From the left hash on 3rd down and 8. And a penalty flag will fly. Punchers came across, got back, and then the Lions flinched a little bit.
What's kind of weird is that we jumped on one side and got back across, and then the other side, Ozona's opposite side, jumped. Didn't call it on them as we did get back in time. So once again, penalties are the undoing of Ozona right now, as a little 5-yard penalty sure make a difference, as they are now behind the chains here, about 3rd and 14 now on their 2nd drive of the night. Changes up their play calling a little bit as they spread it out into the double slot.
From the left wing, Fowler in the gun, low snap, looks right, pump fakes, throws that ball incomplete.
Good coverage there.
Intended for Rigo Treto.
And it'll be long here. We'll see the punt team now. Come on. Both teams will bring on their punt team and punt return team. We'll have Isaiah Bishop and Ryan Todd back. Going to return this ball into the sun. Bringing Isaiah up now short, with Ryan the only one back.
Against the wind. And a timeout on the field. Ozona will take it with them. We'll hear a word from our first quarter sponsor, T Paint and Body.
We're going to go back over
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your...
Ty Scott is in at quarterback instead of Cale Sherrill. It may switch them out tonight, but it's Ty Scott right now.
And you see why. Oh, and Turf Monster got him again.
Down. Ty Scott just lost his footing again. Yeah, the Turf Monster. So it's 3rd down. Lakeview homecoming crowd, a nice big one, making a lot of noise for this team that already made history last week, but they don't want to stop.
And he actually lost a yard on that play. So it'll be 3rd and 8. They're about 3rd and 9.
Quarterback Bryce Medley out. Isaiah Salazar in at quarterback when they go back on offense. But now, this 3rd down, very important. They're going to throw. And it's complete for a Texas Bank first down inside the 25-yard line. They only had 7 yards in the air last week. If they can get some sort of aerial attack going, that would be good for them, so the Chiefs won't be keying on that run every single play. So it's a Texas Bank first down. Clock is under 3 minutes and running. First quarter, no score. Second possession for the undefeated Vernon Lions. That looks like that old straight T formation.
It does.
Almost like a veer. They have the double tight ends. 3 running backs. Misdirection. They run a counter play across the 20 into the Schertz Landscape Company red zone. Mark him down around the 18-yard line.
And there's a timeout on the field.
And as they go to timeout, we're going to cut over to Wall America. Let's see what's going on over there.
Oh, nope, officials.
Up the middle again. That is Guy. He is brought down about a 3-yard pickup.
So over the last 2 plays, Garrett Guy has picked up about 24 yards.
So as the Vernon Lions come back to the line of scrimmage, they're just inside the red zone. So let's go back over to
He does lead
San
the
Angelo
team with
Stadium.
rushing this season.
Hit at the line, gonna go nowhere. Thrown backwards by the Chiefs.
I believe that is no.
That was Fanning that ran the ball.
That's the nose guard.
That's Eric Paez, the
Paez.
senior. Paez got to him first and slung him to the ground.
Hold on. Offsides again on us.
Oh, goodness. How many is that?
I believe that's number 4.
Not
And
good.
we just had a
It's not gonna be an
turnover in the
automatic
Wall
first down.
Hawk game. It looks like the
Clock just under 2
Jim
minutes.
Ned Indians will take
It'll be
over
second
at
and
their
2
own
from the
14-yard line.
14-yard line. And it's just that little movement, that little extra. And you can see it as they go down. They're all set. They've got their hands on their knees. Quarterback announces, and then he goes right down. And speaking of going down, went down real quick.
That was C.J. Johnson on the carry. Not much there.
He picked up maybe a half yard, so that'll bring 3rd and 1.
Again, Ortiz, Paez, and Rivera up front. Ricky Ramirez, Tavin White, along with Isaiah Salazar and Ian Cortez.
We'll get you a live
Those
look
guys
in at the
juniors.
Abilene Cooper Cougar and San Angelo Central Bobcats game here in a moment. At
6
the moment,
juniors
the
in the
Cougs
defensive
are moving
starting lineup.
into Bobcat territory,
Sherrill's
excuse
still
me,
in the
just shy
backfield.
of the 30-yard line. If they get inside the 20, we'll bring you a live look in.
That's
And another
Ty Scott with the run.
Ty Scott, who has been playing quarterback this evening, gets a Texas Bank first down. This will be a 1st and goal. Again, the Chiefs take a little bit of time to get going because Lamisa scored on them first, and then they were behind 19-6 at the end of the first last
All right,
week.
looks like
Clock's
the Cooper
running,
Cougars
42
have
seconds.
moved
But they
inside
have
the
proven
red
to be
zone,
a
so we're going
very
to cut
good
back and forth
second-half
between the
team.
Cooper Central
You know, I
game
think if they can
and
get out
the
of here,
Lakeview
Out of
Vernon
this first
game.
quarter with no points on the board, they'll be doing pretty good. 30 seconds.
They outscored Sweetwater 27-6 after halftime. Handoff and just short of the goal line.
He's going to be down at about the.
This time it is Fly on the handoff. Fly's got the right edge. 15 to cut back at the 10. Mackay Fly gets down to about the 7-yard line. Gain of 11. It's 1st and goal Cougs.
Nice run by Fly. Got around the edge and just turned on the Jets and got to the corner. Jalen Parker goes out. Clayton Gift goes back in for the Cougars.
1st and goal from the 7 on the right hash.
There's a
is Chris Warren in the
timeout
Cougs.
over at
2
San
receivers
Angelo's
to the wide side, one
stadium,
into
so
the
we're going to stay
boundary.
right here
Snap
with
comes
Cougs
back.
and
The
the
handoff
Bobcats.
again to Fly. Fly slips right there at the line of scrimmage. May have
You
lost
saw on
a
that
half
score
yard
bug,
of the 8.
the Bobcats
Mark him down on the 8. Loss of a yard.
currently hold a 10-0 lead.
So 2nd and goal. Parker back in now.
Daniel Bray comes in now, and Fly will come out.
Second and goal. 5:35 to play in the quarter. Warren takes the snap, drops back, gets a block, throws a fade to the back corner. It's incomplete.
That's intended for Cam Herron.
Yeah, he overthrew that a little bit.
He had Malik Jackson on the post open. 3rd and goal now from the 8.
Be a 25-yard field goal right now for Camoon Mauricio if you had to go that route. On 3rd down. Malik Jackson Jr. over here on the left side. Trips to the right
Looks
side.
like we just had something happen over
Play
in
clock
the
down to 5
Ozona
seconds.
Mason game. Looks like Mason
Warren's
just
gotta go
scored again. We'll try to
fast.
get you a
3
replay
seconds,
right
takes the
now.
snap.
Minutes and 12.
Skates back outside and then just does what he knows to do is throw it up to Comey. He'll go get it. Circus catch right here on the sideline. one-hands it, foot down, touchdown. That's good. That's good on Saturdays. I'll take that one on a Saturday.
Go back over to Shotwell Stadium.
Hunters lining up to go for two. Wofford in the gun, man in motion right, King. Wofford rolling.
Gonna go around the left end, Ralston, excuse me, picks the ball up off the ground after mishandling it and gets around the edge for the touchdown. DeAndre Ralston made something really good out of something really bad.
He drops the snap and very smartly picks up the ball, runs around the left side into the end zone for the touchdown. Cougars pull within 10-6. Now Camoon will stay out on the field.
So it goes down as an 8-yard run. Camoon Mauricio. Snap is down, kick is up, the kick is good. Partially blocked, but it's in. And now then our score, 5:14 to play in the first quarter. Central 10, Cooper 7. You're watching Cooper Cougar football.
We're going to go back out to San Angelo Stadium now. Actually, we're going to cut over to Clayton Wysoon Stadium.
What they're designed to do, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, is as long as you can take away any penalties and stay on schedule, you'll kill the clock and score.
That's Guy again on the carry, and he's going to have an Oasis crop insurance. First down for the Wall Hawks. Ball on the 29-yard line. 27 seconds, we'll see. 22 on the play clock, so they're going to have to run one more play here.
We apologize for the inconvenience, but apparently we missed Lakeview giving up a 60-yard run to the Vernon Lions. The Lions now leading 6-0.
Here's the
short kick.
Short one called for and brought in safely at the 33-yard line. So that's where your Lakeview Chiefs will start on this drive. Was a 3-and-out on the first drive. But you know, with only 7 yards in the air, Vernon has completed a pass already for more than that tonight. They may try to integrate that a little more. It's the Chiefs' turn now. Devastian Manley is lined up on the near side, the wide side of the field. Derek Taylor, Wyatt Henry, Brandon Cruz, Adrian Flores in the flight pattern, and that is a hard hit for a loss just short of the 30-yard line.
Sebastian Garcia, the tackle for the loss. 4-yard loss, 11:37.
Ricky Ramirez.
We're going back over to Central, San Angelo Stadium. See what just happened over there.
Pattern. Ramirez stands to the left of Salazar, and there's a pick. 30-yard line, inside the 25-yard line. Vernon gets a break. That was Adarius Williams, defensive back. You'll see him at running back as well. Adarius Williams gets the pick, and the Vernon Lion offense comes back out on the field.
That looks like he just read his eyes the whole way. And that's a little bit of that junior quarterback inexperience. You want to look off that safety, look off those corners, make sure that that corner stays at home.
Bryce Medley was out early last week. So Salazar has taken over. Did a good job last week.
So that Chief D is right back out there after a long
big run over in Abilene, Texas. Let's see if we can get your replay of that.
Something he does a lot, yeah. But the way he landed, it was not what you want your starting quarterback landing on that right shoulder.
Starting quarterback with no listed backup.
Yeah. The only one I saw was Ben Emler on the roster they sent.
1st and 10. Hill back to pass, stands in the pocket, looks long, throws long, looking on the post, and the pass incomplete, and a flag is down. 2 flags are down.
That will be pass interference on the Cougars, I think.
Xavier Johnson's the one that was in coverage there.
There's a conversation going on. There was a lot of jockeying both ways. They may say let them play and wave it off.
Quickly, let's go over to Wall, America now. Looks like Wall has moved inside the red zone.
1st and goal.
Dillard gets under center here. 1st and goal for the Hawks. Man in motion. Ball's handoff to Garrett Guy, and he plunges his way forward. He will be brought down on the 3-yard line. Wall Hawks.
Just a quick update as San Angelo Central moves close to the red zone from Shotwell Stadium. We may start cutting between these two games as we have two red zone scoring opportunities going on simultaneously.
You give an even front, and you're going to find that one. You're always going to run the midline to the one. A one technique is a shade of the center. Like here, they've got 2 ones if you're at home, it looks like.
Dillard keeps it. He is going to be close, but held outside of the end zone. Brought down on about the 1. So we're going to have a
To hold against Central.
Move the ball back to the 38.
Well, they got the down and distance messed up now because they've got it at the.
And Sherrill is hit. He takes a big hit that pushes him backwards onto his back onto the turf.
Taven, pretty similar yards.
Man in motion. It's a bobbled snap, but Dillard's going to keep it, and it looks like he is across for the first points of the game. We've got Phil Judge coming in. Is he going to say he's short?
Yep, they're going to call 4th and goal right here from the 1-inch line.
That is very close. So Wall is going to have
Vernon's moved inside the red zone. Let's cut over there and see what's going on in that game.
This is Cale Sherrill.
Oh, and we got him.
Was able to.
I could see them.
See if he keeps it here. Shift. Guy is met. Did he get in? Jim Ned saying that he didn't. And they're going to have Wall a turnover on downs. Jim Ned taking over on probably the inch-yard line, index card.
Yeah, the index card comes back out, so it's not on the yard line. I was really expecting them to just keep it and have Guy hit him in the back to push him through. That's really what I was expecting.
Well, hey, fans, did you...
Ranked. Wow. Hill again back to pass, going to tuck it under. He's going to try and break a couple of tackles, and he gets popped pretty good at about the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Got the 2 yards that Fuentes lost, but it's 3rd and 20 now for the Bobcats.
But
now for the Cooper defense, you have to keep this play in front of you.
Yes. And you hit Hill like you just did the last 2 times he's carried, you're going to make him not want to run with it as much.
3rd down. Third down, 20. They need the 18. It says 3rd and 18 on the board. Hill back to pass. Here comes pressure. Hill looks, throws, has a man pass caught at the 25-4. So a gain of 14, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And now then Central comes up to the ball really fast, trying to run tempo here to see if they can pick up a 4th down. Or to see if they can draw the Cougs into calling a timeout. Hill. They used the timeout earlier instead of running a 4th and go and kicked a field goal. Might be a little bit out of Miller's range with the wind in his face here. Snap comes back to Hill. He stands in the box. Looks like he's got man wide open. Pass caught, touchdown. Jacob English was wide open.
He shook the defense. There was a mix-up in the secondary. I don't know what happened, but English was wide open and steps into the end zone with 1:49 to go in the opening
Tell you
quarter.
what, there's a flag down. There's an ineligible man downfield against the Bobcats. Cougs got really lucky right there, Rick.
Absolutely.
That's what I say. You had to remember.
We're going to keep it right here at Shotwell as nobody else is currently in the red zone.
So the touchdown's called back.
One of the other 3 games gets in the red zone. We'll cut there quickly.
Be a 46-yard attempt if they wanted to try Chase Miller, and I don't think there's any way they do that. I think they go for it on 4th and 11.
Yeah, I think you've got to now.
Or the other thing you could do is just do a little pooch punt. Like we said, the Cougs escaped one just then.
They really did. The right side of San Angelo's offensive line really blocks out the sun. They are huge.
Yeah. 317 and 295. Hill standing back at the 34, takes the snap, drops back. Cougs again under pressure. There's the pass. It's incomplete. That would have been a first down. They went right back to Jacob English, and English actually just dropped the ball right there.
Get him in the hands. It would have been a tough catch, but I'm calling it a drop also. So the Cougars will take the 29-yard line with a chance to take the lead with 1:41 remaining in the opening quarter.
Let's take you over to the Puncher Dome in Mason, Texas. Let's see what's going on over there.
Neither.
Brings up a 3rd and manageable for the Punchers as they'll huddle for 3rd down.
Like the tempo on the first 2 plays, the Punchers quickly call the play and back to the line of scrimmage with time to spare on the play clock. Wofford in the gun with 3rd and 3. From the 46 of Ozona. Play action. Wofford with a man in his face in trouble. Wofford trying to get rid of it. Fumbled the football, and the Ozona Lions have recovered it.
Yep, I believe they did. Had pressure. Ivan trying to make a play. Spun out of this one. Almost got horse collared right there. Tries to get rid of the ball and did not get the ball going forward. No instant replay here, but I think that was a fumble, and I think it was an interception anyway. So caught it in the air. The Punchers turn it back over to Ozona. Ozona with good field position on the 44-yard line. Early second quarter here. Ozona trying to get on the board here, trying to make a game of this.
Now they'll switch quarterbacks back to Hudson Fowler, the sophomore. Fowler in the backfield. Hard run. Ball comes loose as Logan Fay was the ball carrier.
Yeah, I think Jacoby might have punched it out. Let's see who punched it out down the field. Good hard run, hit his own guy. I believe that was Kaysen raking the ball over the top, but they did recover. Puncher substitute back on defense now.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Lions. From the Mason 23, Fowler in the gun. Another hard run by Logan Fay.
They got some bruising backs. I don't know if they can hold up the whole game, but they're still running really hard as he got 7 good yards on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 3. Ball at right around the 16-yard line, we'll call it. Wing to the left, slot to the right. Pistol look.
Low snap. Ball loose, picked up by Fowler.
Got lucky there as they were kind of fumbled the quarterback running back exchange right there. Kind of got it on his hip and got lucky to get it back. No gain on that play. Call it 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, further back for Ozona. Obviously 2 down territory here. 4 down, excuse me.
Fowler in the short gun. Logan Fay right behind him.
Coach McLeod wanting to call a timeout here. Not sure about that formation. Wanting to talk to the Punchers here as Punchers take their first timeout of the night.
As the Punchers take a timeout, let's cut over to, let's go to Abilene, Shotwell Stadium, and see what's going on there.
Joys. Hunting, fishing, privacy.
Of this series, Chris Warren on 1st and 10 has a man to the 46 of the Bobcats.
Cam Herron with the catch.
They trade 46s. That means it's a gain of 8. Like how I did that math.
You're good in math. There you go.
Second down 2. Oh my, I'm looking across at the fair and the big swings. Nope. 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 Would you ride that?
Would you ride the big swings?
Yeah.
No.
Here's Warren on second down. He's got a man pass, caught first down yardage.
Ralston with the catch.
Ralston to the 40. Well, as advertised, Rick, Central's defense gives up quite a bit of yardage.
Yeah, they do.
As Cooper continues to drive up there in Shotwell Stadium, let's go over to San Angelo Stadium as Vernon has a 4th and 3, and it looks like they're going to go for
the
it.
funnel cake refunder.
First time that I recall seeing them shift pre-snap.
Coming king as they had the festivities pregame. Back in action, 9-0. Vernon leads it with 4:12 to go in the half. Big stand needed here at midfield. It's 4th and 1. Handoff. They'll get just enough for the first down before a big hit, but they will get it. Juan Ortiz put a big hit on the ball carrier.
They're in play back over at Mason at the Puncher Dome. Let's cut over there. Give you a look in at that one.
4th down. Punchers trying to dig in here.
Ozona will sub out one of their offensive linemen, and I believe Michael Luna will check in. 5'11", 217 pounds. The Lions look to the sidelines. Will they get a play off? I don't think they will. And the Lions will use a timeout with 6:06 to go in the
out of the slot. And what a
let's take a look and see what's going on in Wall America
it's
at the
way to run the
newly
old lead or ISO.
rededicated Clayton Weissoon Stadium.
The timing's a little harder because your fullback's a little further away, but they timed it up really well.
2nd down and 6. 3 minutes here left in the second quarter, and Guy is going to be brought, and it looks like he lost the football. I think Jim Ned has jumped on it as well. See what the official ruling here. And I think they might say he's down.
You know, that's 2. You know, that when Dane had his, Dane Reynolds had that veer option out here to the boundary over to Wall's sideline, Jim Ned sure thought he'd fumbled the ball then. And luckily he was down, and Garrett Guy right there was too, to keep the possession going for Wall.
2 minutes, 19
looks like
seconds
Abilene
left.
Cooper's just moved inside the red zone. Let's go up to Abilene and see what's going on
Guy
there.
again.
In the first half, they trail by 3, but they're at the Bobcat 10. Snap comes back. The handoff on first down. Nice job. Fly steps out of 2 tackles. Little stagger step. Gets to the 9. Boy, Mekhi Fly did a really nice job of not losing about 4 on that play. Bray comes back into the fray.
You're exactly right. He ran about 20 to gain 1, but it could have very easily been a loss of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
San Angelo's playing off the receivers, and they don't have an outside linebacker, so you've got some room out there to run to the edges if you want to.
Yeah, Central actually runs 4 down linemen. You don't see that very often, especially against a spread like Cooper runs. Warren back to pass under some pressure. Warren's got to run. He's got some room. 10, 5. Chris Warren, show me the ball. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
And let's go over to San Angelo Stadium and see what just happened there.
Handoff,
tackle run.
Inside the 20, inside the Church Landscape Company red zone. That's going to be a Texas Bank first down. I believe he went out at the 9-yard line. That is C.J. Johnson for Vernon. They trailed against, the Chiefs trailed against Lamesa. They trailed last week, but the second half they really poured it on. And you know, Lamesa was pesky. They wouldn't go away, but the defense made the plays when they needed to, and the offense tends to be more productive in the second half. They got a sack that led to a 4th down and a field goal the last time Vernon had the ball. Handoff, tough run inside the 5-yard line.
2:51 and counting.
We're going to cut between this game and the Ozona Mason game, as Ozona is inside the 5-yard line. They have a 2nd and goal. Let's go over there and see what's happening there.
A missed
Good job by the punchers. They're running to the football. Had him open early. Didn't quite get it to him early enough, but got it to him good.
Reynolds pushing his way.
2 tight ends for the Lions. They'll hand it off. It's going to be very close.
They're going to mark him at the 1-inch line.
Jevin Fanner, they stop him, about the 1-inch line.
And I think that was Juan Ortiz that got a big old paw in there on him that slowed him up.
3rd and goal.
Water Valley Wildcats 0, Miles Bulldogs 35.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Handoff.
Oh!
Hit hard.
Oh, they called that a touchdown.
Juan Ortiz laid the wood on him, but he got it in.
And Lakeview gives up another touchdown to the Vernon Lions. Let's go out to the Puncher Dome out there in beautiful Mason. Hill Country. Let's see what's going on courtesy of the Hill Country Sports Network.
Ozona will again call their 2nd timeout of the first half. As their
and that's bad timing. Is they're going to take a timeout? Let's go over to All-America. Let's see what's happening over there.
Heritage Ranchos with the 2nd quarter.
Dillard under center. It looks like guys for Jim Ned keep jumping off sides. That's just an opinion there, and we're going to see Dillard brought down and see Houston guys going to call his 2nd timeout.
You know, and that was really going to be a design pass that he saw something he didn't like and kept himself.
Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more Wallhawk football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
30, what are we going to call that? 35.
Let's see what's happening at Shotwell Stadium as the Cooper Cougs have taken a 14-10 lead over the San Angelo Central Bobcats.
Picks it down, and he's got a man pass caught, not quite enough for a first down to Tyler Walker.
They're going to mark him right on top of the stick, so that'll be a first down, it looks like, Jimmy. Yep, at the 42-yard line.
And they called their 3rd and final timeout here. Let's see if they can convert or the Mason Puncher defense will hold.
4th and goal for Ozona. The Lions will see, can they convert?
Backfield. Low snap, looking right. That ball is incomplete. Great job by Travis Parker to break it up.
Yeah, and quarterback had a low snap again.
To throw that one away. He's taking a class like multimedia design. I was in typing, biology. Ugh. It was also my sophomore year, was my first year of high school. Not my second.
Mine too.
Yeah. Ms. Neff was my typing teacher. Ms. Neff, Ms. Self. I remember those people. 2nd down 10. Snap is back. Hill throws underneath, has a man pass caught, 1st down yardage and more for Walker. Walker gets all the way down to the Cooper 30.
Let's go back out to Wall as they're inside the red zone.
Around, trying to find someone and throws it away. It's in the direction of Ryan Allen, and we're going to have 4th down. I think Houston guys going to bring the field goal unit out.
So
okay.
On 3rd and 11, they send 4 verticals to the end zone and cover 4. And just a little coverage call. Once again, Dillard does a really smart thing of throwing it out of bounds and managing the game for a chance for possible points here.
Yeah, first points of the ball game with 29 seconds left. We've got Pierce Jameson out. A field goal attempt here for the Wallhawks to take the lead.
Should be a 34-yard kick here. It's up.
Jameson's kick is good, but I think we got a timeout called by Jim Ned. Or we've got a flag, excuse me. Didn't see the yellow laundry over there on the far left sideline of the field.
Even if it's illegal motion on the Hawks, he had plenty of leg, and it is going to be illegal motion on the Hawks. He had plenty of leg to kick a 39-yarder right there.
And I think that's what they're gonna just go back and try another run with it here with Jameson.
All right, so 22 plus 20, 42 minus 3. So this is going to be a 39-yard kick. I was wrong on my original one.
Yeah, so they're moving him. They moved him back 5 yards.
Quickly over to Legacy in Midland.
Yeah,
looks like Legacy just had a long pass. We'll get you over there for our first feed tonight.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll watch.
Inside the cornerback, makes a move from the outside to the inside, gets inside the cornerback. Marcos Davila throws a beautiful ball where only Stevens can catch it. He catches it in stride, and then Abilene High has no chance after that cornerback misses the initial tackle right there where the ball was caught.
We do apologize that it took us this long to get the feed from Midland Legacy, but we'll bring you the highlights as we go through the night.
He dove and he missed the shoestring tackle, and at that point there was no one left to make a play, and he runs it for 84 yards for an 84-yard pitch and catch, mostly on the ground running from Breck Stevens for this Rebel touchdown. And it looks like they went for 2, actually.
Yep. Zeke Luna.
And the 2-point conversion is good. So 35-7. Rebels on an absolute tear here ever since Abilene opened with that touchdown. We've got a lot of football left to be played. We'll bring it to you next. 5:30 left, second quarter.
Good gain for the senior running back, finally brought down by Matthew Daniels.
A good block in there, and Isaiah found the green grass and turned it on. Great run by Isaiah down to about the 14-15 line.
Almost a horse collar there.
Want to take a quick moment and thank
Punchers
W&W AFCO Steel,
with 2 timeouts.
the sponsor of the Friday night Red Zone.
Wing T to Todd, trying to get the corner. Ryan Todd tripped up. Short gain. And a timeout on the field called by Mason. They'll have 1 remaining. It's a 14-0 lead, 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Heritage Ranch.
Let's cut over to San Angelo Stadium, see what's happening there.
Owning a Texas ranch.
Second, I think.
Twice in the late 80s and not since then have the Chiefs played Vernon.
Oh, and he's going to keep it.
Right side, rolling, 30, out of a tackle, 35. He's going to be short,
He's going to be short.
Short of the first down. Ricky Ramirez took the snap and tried to run it around the right side instead of...
And the fake punt over at San Angelo Stadium, not successful for Lakeview.
It was close.
It was pretty close.
Let's see where we're going to take you next here.
41 seconds to go.
Let's give you a look in over at
here San Angelo
Shotwell Stadium
until halftime.
Just made the replay happen.
2nd and 10 now, 7:05 remaining in the half. Cougars lead 14-10.
2 backs in the backfield for Hill. He hands it off. Brawley runs over a man. Goodness. Gets inside the 15 to the 14.
He got to somebody and just shoved him out of the way.
He Larry Zonka somebody.
It's going to make it 3rd and 5 now for Central.
Third down 5. Again, I believe. Well, now I
think you kick from here.
You're close. Yeah, I think you might.
That's procedure.
On 3rd down, Hill takes a. Goodness.
There's a false start on Gallegos. I think it is on the far side.
Well, Tyler Hill just took a pop that he didn't have to take.
And we're going to cut back and forth between Shotwell Stadium and San Angelo Stadium.
And there's the completion to Fanner. Fanner breaks out of a tackle inside the 10 in the Schertz Landscape Company red zone. That is a Texas Bank 1st and goal around the 5-yard line. Fanner is hard to bring down.
Well, and that is their 15th first down. Be 1st and goal from the 5.
And this spells trouble for the Chiefs. They don't need to get too far behind. They've proven they can come from behind, especially in the second half. But they had 2 interceptions that helped them last week from Michael Durant.
And over in Mason, Mason just scored again, leads 20-0.
We can execute. got a little quicker there and got it all.
Sherrill's flushed.
Throwing and just out of the reach of the intended receiver.
It's number 13. No, there is no number 13.
That was Fanner. They tried to hit him.
Yeah, sorry.
He does everything. Like I said, he's leading tackler on defense. Leading rusher.
And he came up and looked like he went down a little awkward. He's going to sub out. $18 seconds left. 2nd and 5 from the 5. Nobody in the backfield.
Here's the snap. Sherrill. Pursuit coming. They can't get to him. He throws, and it's tipped and incomplete. Almost intercepted. Almost an interception for the Chiefs. 11 seconds left in the half.
3rd and 5.
Lakeview now trying to avoid going down 3 scores. Let's go over to Abilene Legacy for a minute. They're in Midland. See what's happening.
A big stop, trailing
here, and they're going to send Rashaw out of the backfield and hand off to the runner. He'll take it to the 46. And I believe that is likely Lara.
Back to San Angelo Stadium now.
16-0, no timeouts. Here we go. From the 5. Flags. Did somebody move?
False start.
Well,
illegal substitution. Sorry. Oh, wait,
false
my
start.
bad.
You had it right.
At halftime, we're going to let you enjoy some of the bands as well. So stay tuned.
Up here. And that's their first penalty of the night. So that'll set them back 5, make it 3rd and 10 from the 10 with 10 seconds left.
They've tried to pass into the end zone. They need to be careful. Duran picked 6 last week. He has 4 interceptions. Now they bring the kicking unit in.
Javier Perez.
With 10 seconds, they're going to go ahead and kick it. Perez is
no good.
No good.
So that's a big break for the Chiefs. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go back to Shotwell Stadium.
Good news for the Chiefs. It's 16-0. Just a few seconds left.
He gets shoved out of bounds. Made the catch. 24-yard line. Gain of 3 to bring up 2nd down and 7. A lot of action if you're a Cougar fan tomorrow. Cross-country runs at 8 a.m. at Sherrod Park over there by ACU. I think that's the name of it. And then tennis plays at 9 a.m. And then there is the West Texas Fair Parade. Cougarettes cheer and the band all in it. Here comes Bray on 2nd down. And Bray's going to lose a couple back to, he may be a loss back to the 20.
Folks, just a quick note. Did you know that Concho Sports Network is a Pixelcast media brand? Yes, all content you see from Concho Sports, including these live broadcasts, is produced by San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media. There's no better way to get your story out to the world than with video, and no one in San Angelo does it quite like Pixelcast Media. So if you'd like to expand your brand in San Angelo and West Texas, give us a call at Pixelcast Media, 325-486-0300. That's 325-486-0300. Now back to the game.
Held on to it, steps out of bounds for the 1st down.
First down at the 32. Both backs in the backfield now with Warren on 1st down. Bray up the middle, gets to the 39. Gain of 7 will bring up 2nd down and 3. Want to say hello to Gail Gregg listening to us tonight from the Metroplex.
Steps up and he throws into an open space. He had Chase Barton breathing down his neck.
Yeah, it looked like really on that time the Rebels they had both the running back and the quarterback bottled up. They fell for the play action, but they had the quarterback bottled up as well. And so really we saw Slack just wisely find a receiver in the area and throw it his way to avoid the sack because they were everywhere.
Yeah, that was a Dylan Slack recognizing he was about to get hit.
Exactly.
Let me just get rid of this football.
Yep.
So on 2nd and 10 from the 34, Slack, handoff. It's Rashaw, and Rashaw is going to go backwards. A nice initial run, but he runs then into a host of Rebels. So this Rebel defense, kind of reminiscent of that first game, Luke.
Yep. I think it's Trace Lowe on the.
About the Cougars need to run the ball. They've run 14 times for 90 yards here in the first half.
Yeah, this is a much better balanced Cooper attack here tonight. 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, tight end to the right. Warren keeps. Warren's got some room if he can get outside, and he gets to the 46. It is enough for the first down.
They're going to officially make it the 45, Jimmy.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was a step away from going 49
Over
yards
in
to the house.
San Angelo, the Chiefs and the Lions have gone to the halftime break, so we're going to keep it here for the moment.
Go out.
Jackson over here on the right side, along with the 3 wide receiver contingent. 1 to the left to the boundary. Snap comes back. It's a handoff, and Fly's going to get swarmed and lose a couple.
Never had a chance there.
Back to the 47. Time not a factor yet. 3:18.
No, if the Cougars can run out the half and really not score, they're in good position because they get the ball to start the second half.
Score and get the ball to start the second half, even better. 2nd down. Warren at the 3-minute mark. Cougs by a point at 14-13. Moves Fly to the right side on 2nd down and 12. Takes the snap. Warren stands in the pocket under a lot of pressure. Throws, has a man. Heron makes a nice catch and gets to the 39-yard line. Gain of 8. This will bring up the 3rd down. Rick, you just have to start looking at the drives. Aside from that interception, the pick 6, that was not Warren's fault. Cooper has had 2 long drives resulting in 2 touchdowns, and this now a long drive.
This is the 10th play of the drive right here.
10th play coming up from the 39-yard line of San Angelo Central. On 3rd down, Warren looks over to the sideline. It's the play that he wants. Bobcats show blitz. They're going to hand it off. Fly gets to the edge. 35-30. Mackay Fly. 20. 15. Mackay Fly. Yahtzee! From 39 yards out, Mackay flies into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a nice run. San Angelo brought the pressure. They brought secondary. They were bringing the blitz. Fly bounces it outside, gets to the sideline, and runs down the sidelines into the end zone to extend the Cougars' lead to 20-13 with Kamu Mauricio on for the extra point. You know, you talked in the pregame,
Cooper
Jimmy, about
Cougars
we
take a
long
20-13 lead on a nice looking 39-yard run by Fly. We're going to go ahead and keep it here for the moment. Actually, let's cut over
Snap is
to
down.
Midland.
Camoon's
See
kick
what's going
is
on
up,
with Midland
and
Legacy
it is
and
good.
Abilene.
Minute 55 to play in the first half.
That before the break. Up the middle goes Luna. 35-40, 35-30. Luna on his feet. 25-20, 15. Before Zeke Luna is dragged down at the 12-yard line. And Luna's first electrifying run of the evening. He's had 200 yards coming into this game on 31 carries.
That was a 47-yard scamper there.
So right back at it, they're going to give it to Luna again, and Luna will get it to the 10-yard line, so give him 2 on that first down run. What are Zeke's numbers so far?
So after that gain of 2, he now has 11 carries for 84 yards.
So looking for 3 straight 100-yard games for the senior. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 11, 2:45 to play. We're in the second quarter. Rebels lead 35-7. Ball snapped again. The handoff is Luna. 5, 4, 3, and is he in? They're going to say he fumbled, but he got it across and in he goes. And who got that in the end zone? I think that was Colin Brazel.
I think it was Saunier. I think it was Saunier who got it. Well, but man, that is a tough break for Zeke Luna. The long run.
Midland Legacy continues to pour it on at Astound Communications Stadium.
I know.
Let's
cash on it. And it was
let's see.
Brazel
Let's
or
go back
Sony.
over to
I'm gonna say it was
Shotwell
Brazel.
Stadium
Doesn't really matter
for the
at this
conclusion
point,
of the first
but
half.
all we know
There,
is
Cooper
Zeke Luna
Cougars
did the
now
dirty
leading
work.
21-13.
Right. He carried the load on that.
Ran last week, I think we said 42 plays in the entire game against Abilene.
Yeah.
They've run 34 tonight. San Angelo takes over on their 32-yard line, the minute 55 remaining in the half.
Well, it's just been really good ball control.
It has. They've been playing within themselves and making the plays when they've had to. Really a good-looking first half for the Cougars.
First down, Hill throws. He's got a man on the same pass caught. We're going to run a while. Tyler Walker's got one man to beat, and he's going to be dragged down at the 11-yard line. Good job from the backside for the Cougs by Xavier Johnson to run him down.
Onto the 12-yard line. 56 yards on the play for the Bobcats. And that's just a slant. They found a hole in the Cougar coverage where they have time to throw the slant, and Walker has really hurt them a couple of times there. Jaden Gibson comes into the ball game, and Kevon Rice goes out for the Bobcats.
Well, I've been wondering where the man I'm about to talk about has been all evening long, so apparently he's settled in for the evening. The handoff now goes to Brawley. Brawley gets to about the 8-yard line where he stopped.
I think it's Rice.
Okay. So Jason St. Pierre in with us, the old quarterback. Saint, hope you're doing well. He said Tony Tate played as a freshman.
Okay.
And then he said probably the most talented all-around athlete that Cooper's ever had, and he's right on that. Tony Tate was one of a kind.
He was before my time, but I do remember the name. Did he go to Abilene Christian?
I couldn't tell you that. 2nd and 8. Hill wants to tuck it under and run. He tries to get to the outside. Can't. Going to get swarmed down at the 9. He lost a yard. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
And he came down inbounds. I think they're going to mark him at 8, so it won't be a loss.
Central will call a timeout with 46 seconds to play in the half. Cooper leading 21-13, but it's that big hitter that they got to English right up the seam.
Thing now, if you're the Cougars, you want to hold them here on 3rd down, make them kick the field goal where it would be 21-16, and then you've got the ball to start the second half with a chance to really get some separation there.
And you can see the views from the fair just outside of Shotwell Stadium.
Both the San Angelo Central Bobcat Band and the awesome Cooper Band. You cannot see them.
Thank you to the
Part
sponsor
of the rule that you can pick
Friday
one
Night
or
Red
you
Zone,
can either see them with no audio
AFCO Steel.
or
Thank
hear
you
them
so
with
much.
no video because of copyright infringement.
That's ridiculous. Halftime. Bring a phone cake back.
Oh, please. Oh, for the want of one funnel cake. How great would that be?
I saw today there's somebody over there that has a stuffed turkey leg.
Stuffed with what? Funnel cake?
I wish. I don't know.
That's what stuffing is for, I guess. 3rd down. The Bobcats have to get down to the 2.
San Angelo's 1 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. Cougars 5 for 6.
Tyler Hill takes the snap. Hill throws the fade to the end zone. Pass caught. He was out of bounds. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I think for San Angelo, you've got to kick it here. San Angelo coaching staff wanting pass interference called.
They bring out the field goal unit again.
Chase Miller will come out for a 25-yard field goal.
You trade touchdowns for field goals all day.
Absolutely. But remember, Tyler Hill has the hold.
That was exactly what I was about to say. Hill puts it down at the 15. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So 35.
And San Angelo Central kicks field goal to cut the lead to 21-16, but there is a flag.
You would be tempted to take points off the board here. Kevin Crane has a call to make. He had a 4th and 6.
To be 4th and 1.
It sure would. And we'll see what he decides to do. I think he's going to bring the offense out. Here's why. Most of the time, you would say, don't you dare take the points off the board. This is not a district game.
Take it down to the 3. Makes it 4th and 1 from the 3.
So this is huge now. You took points off the board. So still 21-13.
Midland Legacy just scored again over Midland. We're going to keep it here for the moment.
Brawley's the man in the backfield with Hill. I'd run some. Oh, Brawley got it moving. Hill tries to get outside. He's stopped back at the 11-yard line. I think they're going to say procedure now. Then their flags flying. James Hadnot not happy. I think the penalty is going to be against the Cougars.
Well, I think San Angelo moved, and then you're going to have a dead ball penalty, which the Cougars will have the ball because they stopped him, so they declined that. And then the dead ball foul would just move the Cougars back towards their goal line. I think it was JaQuinton Gates got upset with Tyler Hill.
You got to sort this one out first. I believe your call is exactly right.
It's procedure. So the Cougars decline the penalty. They'll get the ball and then have the unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're explaining this to Kevin Crane.
Because they didn't blow the play dead with the procedure or the false start. But they're putting the ball down on the 2, and the Cougar defense is staying on the field. Now they're going to move it back to the 8. And then they're going to go back the other way. That's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, if it's dead ball.
That is not right.
Well, there's a Cooper saying they did not decline the penalty because when they said that it would still belong to Central. So now then the Bobcats have the ball at the 4, and they have a 1st and goal off of that dead ball. Hill, a high snap. He tucks it under. Hill breaks 1 tackle, does not need a 2nd tackle. He gets in the end zone, touchdown. Well, yeah, I'm going to ask. We're going to have to ask on that one.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Because they didn't blow the play dead when Hill ran with the ball.
Well, I think that the argument would be they did blow the play dead.
Well, they weren't blowing their whistle and calling it dead.
Now then for the extra point for Chase Miller.
See, at 21-19, I might go for 2 with my offense.
Snap is down, Miller's kick is up, and Miller's kick is good. So 26 seconds, and we're going to keep it here.
Okay, Jimmy, Central goes 68 yards in 5 plays, uses 1 minute and 29 seconds off the clock.
But that's what the call is going to be. I'm going to stick with that, is that they're going to say it should have been dead ball. I mean, it would have stopped the play because otherwise you wouldn't have walked him back 5 yards.
But I'm saying...
Yeah, I know that he didn't make the signal. That's mechanical.
And regardless of what you hear, that was a false start on San Angelo Central. They got it 1st and goal after the personal foul, and then Tyler Hill stuck it in the end zone. So that one's going to go to halftime here in under a minute to play. And that's a good one out there. Cooper Cougars leading 21-20. We're going to get you around here. There's still one game in the first half. Midland Legacy. The Rebels are leading Abilene High 49-7, and that looks like when that has gone to halftime now. So we'll keep it here. We're going to move it around to some bands, give you some look in at the band performances.
(25 to the 30). 32. Heron still on the move. Finally, the whistle blows. At the 34. Okay, so 17 seconds.
Let's get you over to take a look at the Wall Hawk Band at Clayton Wysoon Stadium.
From the
band this year.
Diploma is here.
Seconds on the clock. 10, 5, break. EXE! How about that? There's a flag. Daniel Bray just goes 66 yards as time runs out. There's a man at the line of scrimmage, and the next thing you know, he's going 66.
That's going to be the run of the year. That reminds me of Tyrese Whitfield at Grapevine. Last play of the game.
It is dead ball.
Personal foul
against Central. Wow, one play, 66 yards.
And just like that, Cooper extends the lead to 8. Once again, pending the extra point.
So you can move it.
That's why we keep the Red Zone Network live here on Friday night.
Aaron Roan's getting word of what the choices are.
I think Roan wants to know if it would carry over to the second half. I don't think it does.
I think either here
Let's
or
take you over to Lakeview at St. Angelo Stadium. Let's take a look at the Lakeview.
But you won't kick it, so you've got to move it up.
Fans, if you're at home enjoying the game, you just need one more thing to make it a perfect Friday night. A good meal, because who doesn't like a good meal? San Angelo To Go is the official delivery service of Concho Sports Network. You can have great food delivered to your door right now while you watch the game. Just hit up the local guys at sanangelotogo.com or on their Android and iOS apps to place your order. You still have time to enjoy that food before the end of the game.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz at www.afcosteel.com.
From the locker room, leading 21-0, our Fredonia Peanut Company. Jeff, you're headed to a tennis tournament.
Going to a tennis tournament in New Braunfels, and so.
Want to give a special shout out to the Hill Country Sports Network, letting them use their feed here on the Friday Night Red Zone. It's brought to you by AFCO Steel. They're hiring welders and fitters now. You can apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to kbartz at www.afcosteel.com. Thank you so much, AFCO. AFCO Steel, for your support of the Friday Night Red Zone. And it looks like the Wall Hawks and Jim Ned Indians are at a halftime. Let's go over there and see what's happening.
Hand off to McCabe. He's going to pick up 4 or 5 here on first play of the second half.
It's a great little play. It's just a slot counter back the other way. You know, you run midline and veer so much, and you get the defense flowing, then you hit that counter going back the opposite way, and this time it's good for a long 4.
Yeah, we've got a 2nd and 6 coming up. Hawks coming to the line.
I love the play call.
Man in motion's McCabe. It's going to be handed off to Garrett Guy, and he's going to continue to move the pile of about 3. Looks like we're going to be looking at a Wall Hawk.
You know, and that's Wall doing what they need to do to stay on schedule right here is, I mean, we said it earlier, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and that's what they got for a first down. And they can control the clock doing it.
3rd down and 3. McCabe in motion. Dillard's going to keep it, and he is going to try to move his way forward, but he is met at the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up a half a yard there, but it looks like Wall has a decision to make here. I know the guys are pointing like they're wanting to stay out on the field there, and the way the Hawks defense has played, you have to feel pretty confident that this might be not a bad decision to go for it.
Right. I mean, early in the night though, field position's a big deal, but you know, they feel pretty comfortable with their offensive line right now. It looks like they're either going to try to get them to draw off sides or
nope, they're going to go 4th and 1, and Dillard is going to keep it, and it looks like he's got the first down. And he found just the right lane there, got down, and he will pick up the first down for the Hawks.
You know, Houston guy over the years. Possession in their favor.
Yeah, you want to see Oasis Crop Insurance first downs continue on this drive if you're the Hawks, obviously, and take up some clock, like you just said, in the process. It's fake to Guy, nice keep there by Dillard, and he's going to be close to another Oasis Crop Insurance first down. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to look like...
Yep, about a yard shy. That was a really good.
We're going to keep it right here.
They wrapped up the fullback.
In Wall, as the other 4 games on our feed tonight are still at halftime. When they come back to live action, we'll
other than their
give you
first
some
possession
look-ins over there in San Angelo Stadium, the Puncher Dome in Mason, Midland Legacy, and they're in Midland, and Shotwell Stadium in Abilene.
Just shy of the 40-yard line, and he will have an Oasis Crop Insurance first down.
You know, and Jim Ned really had that read well. Number 8, Troy Doran, actually came up and was there to make the tackle, and Dillard made a really good cut up the field for another 6 yards there.
Hawks under center. Dillard comes back. Another handoff to McCabe. This time it's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And if he would have made one guy miss there, it looked like he had some open space.
Yes, sir, and he's the guy that can make that happen. I mean, he's a pretty dynamic runner with the ball in his hands. But credit Jim Ned right there for wrapping him up and keeping him contained as they run that little counter again.
Yep, the counter that worked well here to start the third quarter. Daniel Reynolds, the other man, over on the left-hand side, he's in motion. Ball is fumbled off the snap, and Jim Ned's going to come up with it. Another fumble for the Wall Hawks.
That interests me right there because they really had nobody over the ball right there for that to be a bad snap. You know, a lot of times you'll get a guy fire off and hit the center on that exchange, but they didn't even have a one technique around the center right there.
And that has kind of been the story tonight for Wall. I've mentioned it already, moving the ball, but self-inflicted wounds.
Yes, sir.
You know, getting down in the red zone, not scoring, fumbling a couple times in the first half. One by Dillard that ended up resulting in a possession change, and Jim Ned's going to take over with decent field possession. The snap.
Oh, he's going to have room.
Gilbert.
That's a really good job by Ryan Allen, number 21, corner coming off of a block and keeping him, because if he gets the outside, he's probably gone right there.
That is Goodwill. I don't know why I called him Gilbert. We were saying his name, Goodwill, in the first quarter or first half all night long, and that is Goodwill with the carry, and he has
taking a quick look around the area. It looks like
Goodwill did a really good job of
is fixing to kick off, as are the Ozona Lions from the Puncher Dome down there in Mason, so we'll get you a look over there.
Gray Beasley. The handoff is going to go.
You know, and a lot of times, a lot of teams will have that up back right there. It's like the old offset eye, but they're using it. We used to call it a rodeo counter, where we would pull the guard and kick out with the guard and then roll up with that offset eye guy. And that's what they're using him for. Is everybody used to run just an old school GT where they pulled the guard and a tackle, but now they're getting fancy with guards and a running back.
Shipman in the backfield, and it's a pass, drops back, and they're going to find, Beasley wide open there on the sideline and just can't come away with the catch.
Just a wheel route, and they caught.
Let's take you over to San Angelo Stadium, where Lakeview has just taken the second half kickoff.
Beautiful throw, and he just can't keep the possession.
I'll tell you what, I see these homecoming mums like the one Brandy had on, and those things are huge. These get bigger and bigger every year. Part of the festivities of homecoming, and it's always fun.
As you just heard Darren Prater say, it is homecoming tonight
Emily
for Lakeview.
Ponder and Amos Garcia, the homecoming queen and king for Lakeview. Here's a handoff for a few yards right up the middle into a crowd.
Want to give both Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder a shout out, bringing you play-by-play and color analysis from the Lakeview Vernon
I think Brandy was doing
game
a good
this
job.
evening. Thank you so much,
trying to
gentlemen.
talk her into staying the rest of the game. I was going to go down there and eat some popcorn.
Those of you just joining us again, 16-0. Just underway, second half. Chiefs get the ball first. It is 2nd down and 7. And the handoff to Ricky Ramirez. He steps out of one tackle past the 30-yard line. Excuse me, that's Ian Cortez. He shares the running duties along with Ricky Ramirez. Your quarterback, number 2, is Isaias Salazar. In for the injured Bryce Medley, was injured early last week against Sweetwater, but Salazar managed the game well. Coach Guevara said he was proud of the way he came in and handled himself, and they got a win for the first time since '83 over the Mustangs. Right side, they keep it on the ground, and Ramirez will be short of the first down. It's going to be close. Now, they went for it in their own territory in the first half and didn't give it and gave Vernon a short field. They did stop Vernon on a 4th down conversion try on the first possession and then went 3 and out. Ramirez, oh man, they're going to give it to him, I think. He got upended at the 35.
That sure looks like a good spot for us.
Yes, first down. It's a Texas Bank first down. That's what they needed. Just get that. Just think first downs.
Over in Wall, the
Hawks
Hawks had the Jim Ned Indians stopped on 4th down, but as has been the case all night, had a
Chiefs offense. Daniel
good old
Gomez,
foot shot
Hayes
there
the
and gave up a
Alex
15-yard
Alcantara
personal foul,
Willie
and
Rodriguez
now
snaps
Jim
the
Ned
ball
is inside
to
the 30. We'll
Salazar.
go there here in just a moment.
Ramirez and Cortez running the ball. Here's a throw. Short throw to Ricky Ramirez. And Ricky! Run, Ricky, run. 40.
Indians, and it's probably been the best drive that they've had, been bailed out by the Hawks, but they are on the 28-yard line, driving here with just about 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Man in motion. It's going to be handed off. That's Beasley, and right away, the Hawks jumping in the backfield to their number 55, Gidney, coming in to make the play.
That may have actually been Ryan Allen coming in on the off of an edge.
Shout out
by a
to
corner.
Jaden Hart
making
and
that play.
Larry
Hard to
Helsher
tell.
bringing you the play-by-play and color analysis.
But it's one of those two
out there
that
in
both
Wall
come
this
off
evening.
that
Thank you,
end.
gentlemen.
But it sure looked like it was Ryan Allen making that tackle right there, which was a really good one.
Well, we've got 2nd and 11 after a very quick. There's a pass by Gidwell out.
Just a little slip screen, and the corner comes up and
was Cooper
slows him
Mascoro.
up. That would be Briggs Jones slowing him up until a host of Hawks drive him out of bounds.
Cooper Mascoro on the reception, bringing up 3rd down for Jim Ned. It's like about 3rd and 7. 5:26 here left in the 3rd quarter.
You know, what you see Jim Ned doing in this drive that they didn't do in the first half is throw the ball more, sprint out the quarterback, and let him kind of take over the game a little bit.
Shipman is going to fight and look like he's going to be brought down about 2 yards short of a first down, and I would expect the Indians to go for it here.
Right. You know, and that was I like the play call in there too. I mean, you've went outside, you've thrown outside, you've ran outside.
Lost, stolen.
Like I said, he got enough to make him feel uncomfortable.
Welcome back to Wall Hawks Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. You're watching the Wall Hawks first down, and the run there.
I'm telling you what, if you don't like that run, you don't like football, because that's the way it was meant to be.
Nathan Pepper is a hard man to bring down, and they were without him last week, and I know that they're definitely happy to have him back this week.
Absolutely. You know, he's a little bit different, a little heavier than Garrett Guy, probably a little more physical than Garrett. So, you know, that was a good change up for Wall.
Reminds me a bit of Dominic Garcia from
Absolutely.
last season.
Yes, that's a good analogy.
Well, we've got a player down. We're going to jump away for a quick break. You're watching Wall Hawks Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
That's a timeout.
Let's go over to Ozona and Mason. Let's see what's happening in that game.
Is that a Lakeview timeout?
Backfield for a loss, and the Punchers will turn it over on downs.
Again, trying to run it with their strong runners. Ryan was trying to get through, and there was just no way through. Those Ozona Lions were a big line of defense, and Ryan just couldn't find a way through. Normally that would be a way to get that.
The guy with the strong hand after the first carry.
Boy, that was fun to watch. That was the old wishbone, everybody outside zone left, what everybody knew is the old Green Bay sweep, out of the bone. right? And that's exactly what it was. It was student body left right there.
And that's why we have Coach Holcher in the booth with us.
That was fun for me to watch, guys.
Here we go, an interesting formation here. Another time they're lining up, and Pepper, I think they're going to give it to him again, and he's going to be brought down for the first time with minimum gain.
If you're watching at home, you are being transported back to 1980 with student body left out of wishbone, and that right there was what a lot of people used to call the old wishbone smash, where you take the fullback and you take the halfback on your side, and y'all both double up from the end to the backer, and it's just a whole lot of people right there.
Second down, the handoff to Garrett Guy, and he is going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards and bring up a third down, and 7-6-ish for the Hawks with 3 minutes here left in the third quarter.
That was just a midline right there. Watching this Bones taking me back a little bit to my coaching days with David DuBose and Brady. He would get into some wishbone. Now that's early 2000s. For me, not the 80s, but
we're watching a different breed of football that I did not grow up on.
it's kind of fun for me to watch. This is what I cut my coaching teeth on.
All right, third down for the Hawks. The handoff to Guy, and he is only going to pick up 1 or 2 here, and we'll bring up a fourth down and 4. And I think Wall's going to bring the punt unit on for the second time tonight.
That was kind of fun, and it was a good tempo change for Wall. They went to the true wishbone. And then the last 2 plays, they jumped right back down into the flex bone and ran some midline stuff out of it. That was pretty cool to watch.
Ryan Allen is going to take the punt. There's a Jim Ned player trying to get back to receive the kick. That's number 2, Braden Walker, and he's not going to be able to get it. And Wall will down it at about the 18-yard line.
And let's go back to San Angelo Stadium. Let's see how the Lakeview Chiefs Vernon Lions are doing.
By 7:34 left in the third.
They have completed, I believe, 2 passes. They only had 7 yards in the air last week. They had some good numbers running the ball, though. 325 yards last week against Gainesville. Big third down, 3rd and 3. Chiefs trail 16-0. The snap and the handoff, and backwards he goes. When will that forward motion stop? We'll see where they bring him down, where they spot him down at the 42.
Well, there were no whistles. Both officials are marking it with 2 yards. The white hat is back 11 yards back.
But they will send the punting unit out.
They send the punting unit out. Yep. This will be their first punt of the night.
So that's a good stop on 3rd and 3. Nice stop for the Chiefs defense. They need to get the offense rolling. And the snap and the kick in and out of the end zone. So the Chiefs offense will come back out, see if they can get something going. They've mainly just kept it on the ground with Ramirez and Cortez.
16 first down for the Lions to 7 first downs for the Chief. This will be their 7th first down right here.
They tend to get better as the game goes on. They trailed early last week. They trailed early against Lamesa, and Lamesa was pesky in week 1, but the defense did their job and kept the offense in the game, and I believe they even got a pick 6 in that one. They did last week against Sweetwater. Salazar hands it off, not a lot there. About 3 yards on the carry on the Texas Bank 1st and 10.
While we have a moment, want to remind you, you can follow Concho Sports Network on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Just search for @Concho Sports. And we also want to tell you about next week, we have the Central and Belton game on the Friday Night Red Zone. And then Mason and Cristobal confirmed so far. Stay tuned throughout the week on those aforementioned social media sites, and we will post more as they become available. So don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Down 3rd and 6, 6:21. Clock's running.
Salazar trips to the near side. Back stands to his left. That's Cortez throwing on a slant, and did he hang on?
He hung on to that.
Adrian Flores, and they needed that one. Texas Bank first down for the Chiefs on the pass from Salazar to Flores.
We'll stay
on this Texas Bank first
watching
and 10
the
is
Lakeview
at the
game, but for
36-yard
now
line
let's
in
go
their own
out to
territory.
Wall
Blitz
America.
coming.
Looks like the Hawks are on the move again.
Making moves. Ramirez drugged down, and he is in Vernon Lion territory. Texas
shifting gears to Garrett Guy.
One more play here probably before the end of the quarter, and a nice pitch out there by Dillard. That's McCabe who ends up with it, and he's going to pick up an Oasis Insurance, crop insurance, first down.
As they go to the end of the third quarter, let's go back to San Angelo Stadium.
Once they get under center.
Ground again with Cortez. And Ian Cortez has a nice little gain across the 25.
We'll keep you updated on Mason Ozona. Mason
moving the ball.
Currently has the ball in their
Manley
own
at the
end of the
bottom of your
field,
screen.
2nd and
Adrian
12.
Flores
Abilene
at the top,
Cooper
along
and
with
Central are still at halftime,
Wyatt
as
Henry.
are Legacy and the Abilene High Eagles. So we'll keep you updated on those
Derek
as well.
Taylor at the bottom.
Long pass. Oh.
Nope.
Sorry, you had your head down.
Complete, yeah. It's Derek Taylor at the bottom of the screen where he lines up on the left. You have Manley at the top that time. They'll keep going with the hurry up. Clock is at 4:50 in the third. They've got to get something going. Time is of the essence as they trail 16-0. Here's Salazar, big third down, 3rd and 5.
You know, and Salazar had, I forget who that was open. I think it was Manley. If he'd had just a little bit more on that ball, he was wide open. He had beaten that defender.
He's going to throw it. Salazar looking complete near the first down. And there are Vernon Lions all over him, but it doesn't matter. It's a Texas Bank first down. They get another one.
Derek Taylor.
Derek Taylor's been lined up on the left, and they've had mainly the multiple receivers on the right, at the top of the screen. They'll do it again.
And he was wide open again.
Manley is wide right. And he is hard to bring down, over 200 pounds. Here's Ricky Ramirez. Let's get Ricky cranked up. Ricky making it happen. 30-yard line.
Another
down at the
Texas
Vernon
Bank
24.
first down.
Texas Bank first down for Ricky Ramirez. He's finding his groove.
He is. And, you know, that's one thing that Coach Guevara and Coach Cortez both do. I think they have an awesome team there where they can make halftime adjustments. And you can see they opened up the passing game. The passing game opened up the running game.
Salazar takes the snap from the shotgun. And a tough run close to the Schertz Landscape Company red zone. I believe they made it in there. Cortez.
Is that Cortez or Flores? It came off the bottom of that pile with the ball.
Over in Wall, we have the Hawks moving in
Cortez. Let's see.
close
Cortez
to the
lined up
scoring
to the
zone. We'll keep it here and flip-flop back and forth
Salazar
between the
balls on
two
the
games.
ground. Salazar grabs it, just fall on it. It's going to be a huge loss to the 37-yard line. Ooh-wee.
What him and Guy are doing right now.
And he's just getting carry after carry there, Pepper again. And he's going to have close to a first down, about a yard to pick up.
I really like what Wall's doing right here. They kind of got them on the ropes, and they just keep hitting them. You know, it's 4th and 2, and looks like they're going to bring out the field goal team. But
are they?
I could see giving the ball to Pepper one more time and just letting him go get 2 yards.
Yeah, it's a
second half.
All righty. We'll take a timeout.
Seconds left here in the fourth
They're not.
quarter.
They don't have the field goal unit out. They got Pep. Looks like it's going to go to true bone. So expect either student body or the smash again over to the field side.
Let's see.
Nope, it's going to be the smash to the boundary side.
That's Sellers, and it looked close. By the spot where the line judge is, it looks like it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down. You got Pepper as one halfback, and you got a lineman as your other halfback.
That is an Oasis Crop Insurance first down. Wall chewing up clock here and moving the ball, keeping it away from Jim Ned in what has been a slugfest, just gritty. You can use all the cliched football words in the world for what this football game has been tonight, but it has been tough running and tough sledding, and Wall is back at it here. Another handoff to Sellers. He trucked the kid.
Now, right there, if you're sitting at home and you paid attention to that backfield, what you saw was you saw the fullback go right, and then you saw the lead back. All it was what we used to call a crossbuck lead, where the fullback went one way and the two halfbacks went the other, right into the B gap for a lead.
Butte Chiefs, Salazar to Taylor, touchdown. And
cut in just a tad late, but you see Lakeview here on the replay. Long, looks like a 36-yard touchdown.
Good coverage
pass
on the play, too. Salazar to Taylor. That was 40-some-odd yards on that play.
That was a 47-yard.
Derek Taylor, he's been lined up all by himself on the left.
Extra point try. Salazar. Looks like they're going to go for two.
They're going to go for two. They trail 16-6. Manley in motion. Salazar going to run it up the middle. Salazar going left. Salazar, he's in. Look at that. It's an 8-point game.
Flags are down.
Oh, okay.
Looks like it's probably going to be a hold in the backfield.
The referees talk it over. It was a good run by Salazar. Had a little room.
And you see a replay of the touchdown there. Let's go out to All America as they're fixing to attempt a field goal.
Probably a first down.
All right, the kick is up, and it is sailing through the uprights.
And it's good.
And that is our first points of the evening.
Good old-fashioned slobber knocker going out there at Wall tonight, leading 3-0. Let's cut back to Lakeview.
We've got
8-12. See what's
left here in the
there.
football game. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Wall Hawk football on.
Legal formation on the Chiefs.
And it looks like, let's cut out to Legacy. What
So
just
will they go
happened
for
there?
two again?
After the ball.
How will they respond to the loss last week? I think the answer is clear. They were alert. They were on
As
fire.
they're just running first half highlights, you can see Legacy has jumped out to, I believe it is 49-7 now as they lead the Abilene High Eagles. An absolute blowout going on out there.
Here we go. Abilene High going to kick it off. You have Deontay Saunier.
To the 25, breaks in to the 49-yard line.
As Cooper and Central kick it off.
Doing it all here
Abilene
in the first
from
half.
Shotwell Stadium for the second half, excuse me.
I want to remind everybody that tomorrow you can go starting at 9 o'clock to watch the Cooper tennis team play Lubbock Cooper. Winner gets to keep the name. Yeah, it's a block in the back. Winner gets to keep the name Cooper.
Let's go back over
bet it big, see what happens.
Angelo Stadium.
Double starts at 9 o'clock.
Receivers are in tight.
Ricky shifts to the right as Manley comes in motion from left to right.
Medley in motion.
Oh. There's the throw as Salazar took a big hit as he let go of the ball. I believe he was trying to hit Manley, and it's incomplete, so it will remain a 10-point game, but the Chiefs are back in it here on homecoming night as the lights go crazy. we'll see if the pride of the North.
Warren on first down has Mackay Fly in the backfield with him. Has two receivers to either side. Takes the snap on first down. Steps in, throws, and that's incomplete. That went through the hands of Mackay Fly. Could almost was picked off.
It was almost picked off by Coulter Farmer. That's one you've got to catch. Hit him in the hands. It was a little bit high, but that's one he's got to go after with more aggression.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Cougs had really long drives, except for the last one of the first half. There was a 26-second drive. Warren hands it off this time to Fly. He's stacked up. No yardage. Just going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 for the Cougs, and very quickly Central trying to assert themselves defensively. We're going to officially call this the 31. Now I'm going to get 3rd down and 9. Neither team punted in the first half. Cougs had a pick 6 go against them. Central turned it over on downs one time.
Looks like we had a turnover out there in Wall. Let's go there now.
Warren steps up. He wants to run. Now he steps back. He's under a lot of...
Justin Allen is who it's going to be called on, but, man, that's just a... I don't know if I like that call for the simple fact that he doesn't know that that guy's just went down back there. He's just blocking a guy, and the whistle hadn't went yet, and he just pancakes a guy and gets a personal foul for doing his job. Those are the ones I don't like.
Yeah, and regardless, though, Shear coming up with a big play.
Oh, huge play, because whether you tack 15 yards on it or not, Wall's got the ball.
And the lead with 7:28 here left in the fourth quarter will stay with it as the Hawks come marching out. And one guy that Houston guy did tell me to watch out for on the defensive side was Will Shear, a returner and someone that has played very consistently for him this season.
You know, and he's a guy that came up late in the season last year. About halfway through the season, they brought him up, and he got some significant time.
Over in Mason, looks like the Punchers have moved inside the red zone. Let's go there now.
Just fine Hunter there, and a great run from Hunter, and he made some great yardage, and Mason have been pulling out the big plays.
I am become the kiss of death because every time I cut over there, they go to a commercial break. Let's get you out to
in recent weeks.
Midland.
They've had
see what's
punt
happening there.
56-7 as Hayden Smith puts it through the uprights. 56-7. Luke said it. I got to say it again because the Rebels have busted this thing wide open. We'll be back after this on the Basin Sports Network.
We all like to keep things simple, right? Marsh McLennan.
I don't know what you think, Justin, but that's really what I've noticed is in the key plays they've been able to make a big play.
A lot of determination in this team, and a lot of believing in Isaiah as he comes in at quarterback for Ivan Walford, who is in the huddle right now talking with the offense. He is hurt but not out.
Handed off to Garrett Guy, and he is met in the backfield by a host of tacklers led there by Gage Stanlin.
Well, you know, I hear people getting upset, you know, let him go, but, you know, 55 right there, if he wants to hold him on the ground, all he's doing is hurting Jimnez's chances because the clock just keeps running.
Yeah, we're at 6 minutes here left in the fourth quarter.
And the play clock can't go until the ball's set, so as long as he keeps holding on to him, he's hurting Jim Ned more than he's hurting Wall.
2nd and 14 after the carry. Man in motion's McKay. Dillard keeps it, and he's going to keep it.
Yep, he's going to make up the yards that they just lost.
Bring up a 3rd and 10. What are you dialing up here, Coach?
With 5:29, you know, since I hadn't seen it tonight.
Looks like Cooper's moved into the red zone. Let's go to
right
Shotwell Stadium in Abilene now.
I'm running.
Cougs out at the Central 31-yard line with an even 9 minutes to play in the third quarter, leading it by 8, looking to add more. Just presence of mind right there, Rick. Bray's in the backfield with Warren on first down. Here comes the reverse. Cougs run the reverse. They've got some room for Heron. Heron to the 20, puts his head down to the 20-yard line. Has a first down. There's a late flag. I think that's on the central coaching staff.
Sideline warning.
So the Cougs have the 20 in the first down.
First down at the 20. That's the 14th first down of the night for the Cougars. Daniel Bray in the backfield with Chris Warren.
That allows the Cougars to tell all their players, make sure you stand back. Trips to the right side for the Cougs. Warren checks down the play on first down. Now the clock will wind. On first down, the Cougs look over to the sideline. 7 seconds on the play clock. Now then Ralston starts in motion. Warren back to pass. Has time, looks, throws, has a man wide open. Ralston caught. Touchdown Cougs. DeAndre Ralston
and Abilene Cooper adds another to their lead.
From 20 yards out.
Pending the extra point will lead by 15 at Shotwell Stadium. Let's go out to Mason. Looks like the Punchers are in the red zone again.
And Chris Warren delivers us.
That was a hard lick by Logan Fay. 3rd and goal from the 2. Bishop will take the snap to Todd, and Ryan Todd is into the end zone for a Mason Puncher touchdown. $27-0 Mason. Ryan Todd with the run from 2 yards.
Again, this is what his players deserved. He's a hard runner. He consistently gets yardage, and he gets the reward at the end of that drive and getting the touchdown for the Mason Punchers.
Number 51, Kaysen Jacoby on for the PAT. A high kick. Is it long enough? It is. Jacoby gets it to go through. It's 28-0 Mason. 8:20.
The run, and that was a stop they needed to make to stay in this game. Eric Paez, Juan Ortiz, Andrew Rivera on the stop. It is 4th down.
4th and a long 4.
We're going to have a timeout on the field. Now they're going to discuss it. They're in Chiefs territory at the 44. So they're going to take a timeout, the Vernon Lions. Wanted to tell you, we talked about Coach Hector Guevara, head coach. They're looking to make their 5th playoff appearance under him this season, the Chiefs. And last week they made history, the first win over Sweetwater, and they did it at the Mustang Bowl too, which made it even sweeter. First time they beat Sweetwater in 21 tries. That's a span of 39 years. 1983 was the last time they beat them before last week. So this team's already made history. Who was the coach in '83, Arlen? of Lakeview.
It wasn't Gordon Wood, I can tell you that.
No.
Wasn't
they know each
Barry
other.
Switzer.
No, Jim Slaughter.
Jim Slaughter.
I like Coach Slaughter. I had the pleasure of calling a game with him a while back. He was the coach in '83. The Chiefs have been led by 10 head coaches since the last win over Sweetwater. Mark Fish, Bill Hicks, Kyle Gandy, Billy Clemstein, Joey McQueen, Tim Reed, Sterling Gilbert, Doug Kuhlman. That leads us to Hector Guevara. So it's been quite a few coaches, 10 head coaches since the last win over Sweetwater.
4th and 4, and they are going to go for it.
Put it all on the line.
At least they're pretending they're going to go for it.
Coach Kevin Sherrill.
Rolling the dice. Everybody staying at home.
And here's the run.
Pick it up.
It's going to be close. They'll give him just enough. Okay. That's a Texas Bank first down for Vernon. Ty Scott on the carry.
And over in Ozona,
So they move
or
the
excuse me,
sticks
in Mason,
with
it looks like
10:37 to go in the
Ozona
game.
just scored. Let's see if we can take you
like at
there
the
for a
end of the
replay. Ozona just scored. Let's see if we can take you
like
there
at the end
for a
of the third
replay.
Seemed we had three or four players that would miss the tackle, and this number 10, found the gap and took it all the way home.
21-6. Lions on for the PAT. Snap is back. The kick is up. It's low, but it is good. And it's a 28-7. Mason leads. 7:56
And
left
the
in
Mason
the fourth quarter.
Punchers
Fourth quarter
now
brought to
have
you
their
by
lead
Jody
cut
Yates
to
and
21
Associates.
as they lead 28-7 from the Puncher Dome.
Making Mason better.
Coach Slaughter is getting his guys back out on the field, and the clock is moving here. 1:56.
And I was kind of wondering if Wall would get all their guys back out on the field because they really thought they were going into a timeout. It was a fakey situation.
Yeah, it was.
But they did get them all out, and I'm surprised they're not back in their secondary
I
up
am
right
too.
here with 4th and 25.
I think Wall's calling a timeout.
Yeah, Slaughter's going to get his troops right.
Yeah, I think he wanted to see what Jim Ned would come out in, and we'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Wallhawk football on Concho Sports Network. Presented by
Let's cut over to Shotwell Stadium.
The throwing hand of Hill.
He had a receiver that had broken open in the secondary.
That's what's so dangerous about Central because, like I said, their receivers can run. We pointed that out all the way back to the pregame is how dangerous the receiving core is.
Yeah, Jacob English had gotten loose over there.
2nd down and 10. Hill pulls it down, throws over the middle, had a man pass incomplete. Wow, he had
Kevon Rice coming across the middle.
Yeah, he had Rice open. Rice almost lost his head on that.
They see something they really like running that slant at the Cougar defense. 3rd and 10 now for Central. They're 1 of 6 on the night on 3rd down.
I think what they see, Rick, I think JaQuinton Gates keeps pulling up a little bit, and they're seeing that seam.
Yeah.
3rd down and 10. Hill facing 3rd down again, takes the snap, drops back. Cougs bring some pressure. Hill throws, and this one's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That one intended for Emiglio again. Just a little bit wide.
Boy, interesting call here.
Hill is their punter.
Yeah, but still, this is interesting in the fact that
this is crazy.
Yeah,
right here.
This is a 15-point game with 6:40 to go in the 3rd, and the Bobcats looking like they're going for it. Like Rick said, Hill is the punter. He might drop back and do a pooch kick. Now he drops back to punt formation. Hill takes the snap. Punt is away, and this is going to fly into the end zone for the touchback.
Let's go back out to Wall America. Let's see what's going on there now.
Have had to punt, and the Cougar defense is
will share with probably the game-winning Hawks in what has been a gritty football game.
Now, I'm going to be the devil's advocate for a second here. We were 4th and 25 at the 45. All you got to do is bat that thing down, and you're going to get the ball at the 45. We now have it
48-yard line.
in Jim Ned.
He was in zone coverage, and that ball was just thrown right over his head, right behind the area that he was covering. Austin Wood was open. And
so the rare highlight for Abilene in their game against the Midland Legacy Rebels, you saw the touchdown pass there.
And
looks like Wall is going to go ahead and win this one as they kneel it down, and they're going to win this one.
They really didn't have to push, and we didn't either. We could have just stepped back, and it is what it is. That's a generational rivalry. Nobody likes to lose it.
And Matt Fanning will burn his final timeout with 1:18 here.
Hey fans, there's a brand new post-game celebration snack spot. Head to the College Hills Bodega after the game for all your post-game snacks. They've got Dippin' Dots, The ice cream of the future. Candy, drinks, and anything else you can think of. So go see the Bodega Boys at the corner of College Hills and Millbrook for your post-game snack fix. And tell them the Concho Sports Network crew sent you.
Lano.
Welcome back to Wall Hawksville on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It looks like we're about to watch the Wall Hawks go to 2-1. And what has been a drag out, knock them down, all the cliches I can try to find kind of football.
And now that the Hawks have gone to a 2-1 record, let's go back over to San Angelo Stadium
You're healthy too.
as the Lakeview Chiefs trying to come back from a 16-6 deficit.
This one's done. So I know.
Continues to make plays and keep the Chiefs in the game, and now Isaiah Salazar. And the offense will come back out on the field.
That was close.
Very close. He took quite a pop there. Right as he got at the first down marker. I want to say Daniel Ledesma hit him.
7:55 left.
Salazar and crew. Handoff for just a little bit. Salazar threw for a touchdown pass in the second half to Derek Taylor. We haven't heard from Manley much this game.
Maybe a yard on that play. Brings up 2nd and 9 from the 30.
Manley at the bottom of your screen, number 13. He's very hard to bring down, 200+ pounds. Adrian Flores.
And it looks like the Mason Punchers have once again moved into the red zone. So
3 yards.
Let's.
And a cloud of dust for Ricky Ramirez.
1 yard line. Isaiah Bishop in at quarterback, has been in this whole series for Ivan Wofford. 6-10. Pitch back left side to King. Matthew King trying to get in, and he'll be stopped well short. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long. So a loss on the carry for Matthew King. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 3 now. First down marker just outside of the 1 yard line. So an opportunity for a first down and then possibly goal. 3rd down and 2. 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Joe David Yates and Associates. Inside handoff to Ryan Todd. Hurdles the would-be tackler, and Ryan Todd is into the end zone for a Mason Puncher touchdown.
I think Ryan did a somersault there as he was trying to get over that player, and if we see on the replay, you can see this, and he lands on his feet, which is even more incredible. Right there. He did a little turn, twist, and got in.
So the Mason Punchers continue to pour it on against the Ozona Lions as they now lead
34-7 Mason as Cason Jacoby comes on.
Let's cut back over to Shotwell Stadium in Abilene. The Cooper Cougars leading 35
placeholder will be
20.
Frankie Boley. The kick is
6. That's the original line of scrimmage. In fact, a half yard past it.
It's 3rd and 9 now. We've got a central player down. It's number 15. That's their linebacker, Darius Floyd.
Yeah. Middle linebacker. He'll have to come out for this play, at least. He's slow walking across.
And the Vernon Lions moving close to the red zone at San Angelo Stadium.
Floyd comes off the field.
Let's go there now. Let's see.
Hayden Martinez checks in, number 11.
Insurance and a possible game clinching score.
Cougars face 3rd down and 9. 3-8.
Look forward to. But a very tough district, though. Andrews, Brownwood, Big Spring, Lubbock Estacado, and Lakeview. Still a few more weeks to go till then, though. The season is early. Bouncing away from tackles. 20 inside the Schertz Landscape Company red zone. That's a Texas Bank first down. they're having a little more variety in who they give the ball to, because I think 5 or 6 guys had 10-plus yards last week for Vernon.
Well, I think they had 11 or 8 that had runs. So they do, and it seems like what they do is once they get up, and that's the way that offense is set up, just like the Wall offense. Once you get up,
you just run that clock.
And grind it out.
Let's cut over to Shotwell
Another
Stadium.
off tackle.
Looks like
Right
the
side.
Cooper Cougars have added another touchdown.
This illegal block in the back.
Still going to carry a first down.
See where they marked the penalty from.
Well, the penalty's at the 36-yard line. Well, the flag's
Flag
at the
on the
36.
play, so no touchdown, but first down. Let's go back to
Going back to the 40.
San Angelo Stadium. It looks like the Vernon Lions have moved inside the red zone now. Let's see what's happening there.
Clock is running, 4:14, 2nd and 4.
But they haven't thrown near Michael Duran. They haven't thrown much at all. Right side, and the stop is made just before the first down, around the 7-yard line.
Stays in bounds. It's going to be 3rd and short. Clock running just under 4 minutes.
Chiefs trying to see how many, they have 1 timeout left. Still a nice big homecoming crowd. Trying to go 3-0, but it's in big-time jeopardy now. But still, this team can continue to improve. They've still got a lot of football to play. Handoff up the middle, and that'll probably put it away. Touchdown, Lions.
And the Vernon Lions with what quite possibly
Fanning
and
does
quite
again.
probably
It's
is
3-9
the
for
game-clinching
Devin Fanning.
touchdown there, as they now lead 22 to 6
with
pending
the extra point on the way
point.
and 3:24
Let's
to
cut
go
back
in
out
the
to
contest.
Shotwell Stadium. It looks like the
Chiefs
Cooper
defense,
Cougs
they've
on the
made
move again.
Good stop.
2 weeks in a row you've had that.
Same scenario. Bobcats have 10 at the line of scrimmage. Warren gets the snap, gets the punt away. This is returnable from the 25-yard line for English. English down the sideline. English has room. English has 1 man to beat. He's going to get tripped up and down at the 18-yard line.
Marking 16.
Well, that changes things up.
Yes, it does.
Second big return that Central has had tonight. There's a flag way back.
Where's the flag?
Well, that's a great question. At the 47. So block in the back, it'll take him to the 37.
So that block in the back negates a great Central return by, I believe that was Jacob English. Let's take a look over at in Midland there. The blowout continues.
No hole, nowhere to go. And Abilene High did a great job getting his momentum stopped and driving him backwards. But the Rebels, they are taking their time. They're content to do it. And as long as they're picking up first downs, I mean, if you're the Eagles, your hands are tied. There's really nothing you can do.
Flag flies in quite literally. It looks like it's going to be a false start against the Rebels. So,
gosh, I don't even think everyone was set.
No, they weren't. It's 32 seconds.
And once again, let's go back to Shotwell Stadium.
You're tuning in. It's
so 2nd and 10. Second down 10, 38-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Snap is back. Hill back to pass, stands, throws, and this one skips in, incomplete. Really, Rick, maybe the first bad pass that Hill's had tonight.
Yeah.
He had time, but there was
ball.
He may be starting to feel a little bit of that. 2:16 to go in the third quarter. Cougars with 35-20 lead. Evan Warfield over at the left defensive end. He'll be coming into the face of Hill.
All 6 feet 8 inches of him. Third down 10. Hill takes the snap, drops back. Cougs delayed blitz. Here's the throw, incomplete. Wow,
that's another happy feet.
Well, how about dialing that one up? You waited, and all of a sudden you send the linebacker, and now it's fourth down, a punting situation. So, what a change of events, because remember, the block in the back negated the return, took the ball all the way back to the 38, and now the Bobcats go 3 and out.
In the last 2 series, you've seen both teams
and just
kill
in
themselves
case you haven't
penalties.
been tuned in all night, it's gone final. Out
Hill
in
drops
wall,
back in
wall
punt
Hawks
formation. He
knocked
stands
off the
at the
Gym Net
25.
Indians in an old-fashioned
Takes the snap,
1965
punts away.
slobber
Good
knocker,
kick.
a 3-0 score.
Cougs trying to move away from this
Catfish
one.
Hunter on with the save in the bottom of the ninth, but the Hawks go 2-1
sometime.
with a 3-0
around
win
the
against the
17-yard
Gym Net
line.
Indians.
So a minute 57 to play in the third quarter. The Cougs lead 35-20 here on AISD Live.
45-yard.
Chiefs. Salazar throws. Ball incomplete. He tried to hit Derek Taylor. That was who he got for a touchdown earlier this evening.
But that's not all bad. That stops the clock at 1:57. Ball's on the 49.
They could get the 2-point conversion.
Just an
Make it
update from the
23-14,
Puncher Dome
still
in Mason. We missed
out
a
of
score.
reach.
Long
A miracle.
run. Mason now
Lot of
leading
football to be
Ozona
played, though. They just didn't find
42-7
their
with
groove.
3
You know,
minutes and
they had some
44
big
seconds left
defensive
in the game.
plays last week and the week
Here
before. They didn't get
at
the
Lakeview,
fireworks this time. They
game
got a sack,
almost
they got
over.
some
The
stops.
Vernon Lions leading
They didn't
23-6.
get any turnovers. That would have helped.
But you know what? Kudos to Salazar. Oh, wide open
Tipped
again.
in the air and tipped right into the hands of Adrian Flores for a Texas Bank first down.
First down at the 25. Clock stopped with 1:48.
Chiefs can still get the last laugh tonight with a score.
And you know, even though they may lose this game, Salazar is starting to, you can see a little maturing there. He's starting to pick up the blitzes. Nice look off.
Throwing in one-on-one, and Derek Taylor can't haul it in the end zone. Yeah, his confidence is growing.
Clock should be stopped, but it's running. .136 left. But you can see him, his maturing. He's looking off the defenders, holding those safeties. You can see that he's picking up the blitzing linebackers. So little maturing process. So I'm sure Coach Guevara is going to be okay with this loss, especially considering this isn't his starting quarterback.
They've mainly kept it on the ground, but he did throw for a
Quick
touchdown.
update.
Some completions and
over in
again, progressing.
San Angelo, the Lions leading
They
the
just,
Lakeview Chiefs
they didn't have any
23-6.
huge
Lakeview's
runs
driving, but
tonight.
not quite
No, and
enough
for the most
time
part, the
left, so
Lions
we'll
have
see
stopped
how
up
that one
there
goes.
with
Let's,
those running
matter of fact,
lanes.
let's cut over there now.
Returned 9 on offense and defense from last year. They've definitely improved from that 1-9 team. Throwing left. Caught at the 15, close to the 12-yard line. That's a Texas Bank first down at the 12 with Ramirez on the reception.
And that'll be their 15th first down. That'll be the Chiefs' last time out. With a 102.
And we will keep it here. There's a brand new post-game celebration snack spot. Head to the College Hills Bodega after the game for all your post-game snacks. That's the College Hills Bodega. They've got Dippin' Dots, candy. I love candy.
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 And it
drinks,
looks
anything
like
else you can
the
think of. So go see the
Bobcats
Bodega Boys
have
at the corner
moved
of College
inside
Hills
the
and Miller
30.
for your post-game
Let's
snack
cut over there
fix.
right now while the
Tell 'em
Chiefs are
Concho
in
Sports
timeout.
Network crew sent
That's their 11th first down of the night.
Bobcats
Bobcats about to run out of the wind. 15 seconds to play in the third. Wind has really picked up here. Snap is back. Hill tucks it under. He's going to run. Hill to the 20, the 15, 10, 5, and Hill is knocked down at the 4-yard line. First down. Bobcats will have.
Clock will stop for them to move the chains. There's 2 seconds left in the third quarter. And they've started the clock and. Oh. Yes, we'll go to the fourth.
Yeah. Sad loss to the coaching world and the world in general.
Midland Bulldogs 8, Amarillo High.
There's the throw. Touchdown. Touchdown Chiefs. They may get the last laugh. That's the Vastian Manley. They finally got the ball into the hands of Manley, and this time it's a touchdown. That's 2 touchdown passes tonight for Salazar. First to Taylor, now to Manley. The boys in blue aren't done yet. Just could have got these plays earlier. So they'll, of course, go for 2. Ricky Ramirez stands to the left of Salazar. Derek Taylor wide right. Throwing, one-on-one, jump ball. Incomplete. I think there's a flag down.
Nope,
no flag. Well, the score remains 23-12, but the pride of the north side hanging in there. We'll be back after this. You're watching Lakeview Chiefs football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Here we are at 4th down, and I'm sure they're going to throw again, and we'll see what happens.
Quick look in live at the Puncher Dome there in Mason, Texas.
It looks
just
like
off.
a timeout on the field by the
Highway
Ozona Lions. 42-7 Mason. 2.5 remain in the ball game. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after
their feed on the Friday Night Red Zone, brought to you by W&W AFCO Steel.
Our extensive ranching experience, coupled with our passion for Texas heritage, leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website.
Bobcats at the 4-yard line. Hill has the big man, Tyree.
Fourth quarter underway in Abilene.
Takes the snap, hands it to Brawley. Brawley submarined at the 3. Gain of a yard, it brings up 2nd and goal. Probably just kind of got submarined in there, Rick.
Yeah, he did. Second.
The boys in blue may not come out on top over the Vernon Lions, but they certainly have gained some momentum in the 4th quarter. 23-12. Salazar to Manley for his 2nd touchdown pass of the night. Ball
is English, and that's going to be a false start.
On the onside kick, and they get it. They got it. I think it was Caleb Rodriguez that got on that ball.
We'll cut back and forth between these two games as some excitement going on both at Shotwell and at San Angelo Stadium.
Miracles.
Hey, here's a great score for you. The Roscoe Plowboys over Midland TLC Eagles, 2-0.
Oh. That's rare.
That is rare as can be.
To start. 2nd down 8. 2nd and goal from the 8, excuse me. Hill. And down goes Jacob Gallegos for a loss back at the 10. He threw a little swing pass to Gallegos, who just got swarmed down, and now it's 3rd and goal.
We've seen him run that twice tonight, the same direction, and it's been swarmed both times.
English against Ramus over here on the near side. It's the wide side of the field on 3rd down. Ramus really trying to crowd the line of scrimmage. Hill has a running back to his right side, takes the snap, wants to run the quarterback draw. Hill steps out of one, being chased, hold, no call. Oh, there's a blindside hit.
That's flag.
And Hill gets, that one's coming back because of the crackback. Yeah, that's 15 yards. That's 15, should be.
Yes. Zakari Sims took a blindside blast.
Zakari's not real happy right now, but he took a pop.
And we'll keep you updated if Ozona or Mason gets in the red zone. We'll cut to them.
Will they mark?
They do mark
for the Midland Legacy and Abilene game as well.
So that takes the ball to the 25.
So 3rd and goal now from the 25 for the Bobcats.
Wow, Zakari got popped.
He really did, and that's exactly why you see that rule.
I'll have to talk to Zakari Monday because the last thing he saw was turf.
And it's gone final at San Angelo Stadium. The Vernon Lions knock off the Lakeview Chiefs on Lakeview's homecoming, 23-12.
Little fake. Throws back. Corner's got a man. The pass broken up. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
That was a perfect pass dropped in his hands, and that was Kevon Rice drops the ball. Jim Ned falls to 0-3 on the season as they lose to the Wall Hawks 3-0 tonight. Lake Belton is pulled within 1, 35-34 as they trail.
I should be a kick upcoming then.
Denton Ryan has defeated Azle by a score, or still ahead, 63-7, 11 minutes to go in the game.
Well, I tell you what, Tyler Hill, that's what you call dropping a dime.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Ozona
this is 42 yards
is going
on this
to fall
field
to Mason
attempt.
as Mason in the victory formation now, leading 42-7. They'll kneel it down a couple more times, and that one will be over from the Concho Dome.
25 to the 30, out to the 35-yard line. Good heads-up play by Gavin Garcia. And so the Cougs have the football at 10-23, leading by a score of 35-20.
To the 34-yard line.
Here over.
Rowdy here is going to be a false start that's going to go against the Rebels, and so these guys are getting a chance to play. They're going to make some mistakes.
1st and 10, that's a good district game there.
That is.
1st down, Warren back to pass, throws, has a man pass caught. Ralston, a little dance.
Good job staying in bounds.
Yeah, gets to the 41-yard line, gain of 7, brings up 2nd and 3. Well, they were winding the clock. There's a flag down at the 40.
Ineligible downfield.
So that goes against the Cougs. I was going to wind the clock stop. That's why. That's going to take the ball back to the 29. 1st and 15. 10 minutes, 14 seconds left to play. Cougs leading by 15, as we talked about, with the football.
And it has gone final
and the wind to their back.
Mason. The Punchers win 42-7 tonight.
7th penalty of the night on the Cougars for 55 yards.
Warren takes the snap. Stands in the pocket. Warren's going to run. He's got the 2nd level. He's got the 35, 36-yard line. Has the penalty yardage back and a couple of more. So it's a run of 8 for Chris Warren. Brings up 2nd down.
Now you're back into more normal territory, though. Mackay Fly will come in, but Daniel Bray's going to stay in also. Jalen Parker's going to come out. Cougars will have 2 running backs. 9:47 remaining in the game. For the Cougars, the clock is your friend right now.
Bobcats showing blitz all over the place here. Trying to run blitz, looks like. Cougs take the snap. They hand it off to Fly. A cut back to the 40. Mackay Fly gets popped pretty good to the 41. Finally blown dead.
Gain of 4. It's going to make it 3rd and 3 for the Cougars.
Third down and 3. We'll wind it under 9 minutes to play. Warren has a presence of mind to turn and look at the clock for a second. He's got 7 on the play clock. Now down to 4 and 3, takes the snap. Warren hands it off to Fly. Fly's going to lose yards back to the 39.
And the Bobcats hold on defense. Let's go over to
the Cougs will
Midland,
punt.
see what's happening there.
Punt. It's going to take a little bit of a legacy bounce.
Great punt.
Great punt.
Yeah, very nicely done. And the Rebels are able to get Abilene High back onto their side of the field. Ball will be spotted at their own 48.
Yeah, Hayden Smith standing in his own end zone did a great job. It was a high arcing punt, and that allowed the Rebel coverage team to get down there, get in position. The punt returner for the Eagles recognized if he
Want to say a special thank you one more time to the Friday Night Red Zone sponsor, AFCO Steel. They're hiring welders and fitters now. Apply at 614 Arch Street, www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to kbartz at www.afcosteel.com. Thank you, WWAFCO Steel, for your support of the Friday Night Red Zone.
5:23 remaining, fourth quarter. I love how many different Rebels have gotten to play tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, just constantly seeing new guys come in.
Let's go back over to Shotwell Stadium in Abilene.
Beautiful thing.
Catchable a little above his head, but he didn't want it very bad. Tyler Hill's now 14 of 27 for 168 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a surprising number to me.
Yes.
2nd and 10. Snap is back. Hill rolls, looking long, throws underneath, has a man pass caught by English. English running across the field, and he gets upended at midfield.
Michael Ramus fell down in the coverage just as the pass was coming.
For Hill to just be just barely over 50% is really remarkable to me, the way that he's dropped passes in there.
He's came in at completing 60% on the season.
1st and 10, right at midfield for the Bobcats. Hill takes the snap, rolls, looks long, hit and dropped all the way back to the 41-yard line. I thought he was going to get rid of the ball. Good coverage by the Cougs. Loss of 9 on the play.
See where they set it. The Cooper 44. Or San Angelo 44, I'm sorry.
Loss of 6 on it. Hill sets and throws. He's got a man on the screen. Nothing doing there. I thought the Cougs were going to jump they're trying to jump the route, no doubt. Brings up 3rd down. Ball is at the 46.
2-yard gain on the pass. 3rd and 14. San Angelo 1 for 9 on the night on 3rd down.
3rd down. Hill has all kinds of time to throw. Looking long, throwing long. Flags are down, and it's 2 flags are down.
Okay, is that one? I know there was contact. Is that one where you say the pass was uncatchable?
Well, Hill overthrew the defenders, or he overthrew the play.
That pass was not catchable.
I don't think so either.
I think you have to wave that one off. I don't know that they're going to. Hold pass interference.
That's why. Defensive holding, not pass interference.
So that's going to give them a 1st down just across midfield at the 44.
Aaron Roan was asking for the explanation there. It's going to take the ball to the 39.
39?
15-yard penalty.
Okay. Yeah. My math was bad.
1st and 10 from the Cooper 39. Snap is back. A little fake on the shovel pass. Hill's not going anywhere. He's going to be dropped at the 39. Good read by the Cougars on defense. that was Gavin Garcia on the backside of that.
I think it was.
Second down and 10. Like Rick said, the clock is Cooper's friend right now. Hill back to pass. Flags are down now. It's going to be procedure.
Move them back to the 44. It was Gallegos started early.
So 5:46 remaining, 35-20 our score. Cooper leads. Cougs bring Evan Warfield back in the lineup. Snap is back. Hill stands in with time, throws, has a man, pass caught. Walker fighting for close to the first down. The 29, if he has the 29, it's first down, yeah. Gain of 15.
Clock continues to roll, though.
Hill takes this snap, drops back, throws, has a man, pass caught. English pushed out of bounds. Van Winkle pushed him out.
Gonna get to the 21. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. So Angelo just went over the 300-yard mark, 50 plays for 303 yards.
Everybody's gassed is what you're seeing right now. 5:22. Now there's movement.
Start.
Yep. That'll move them back 5. So 2nd and 2 is going to become 2nd and 7. Warfield checks out. Ibarra checks back in.
14 penalties for 101 yards on the Bobcats. Cougars with the only score in the second half tonight.
Yep. Cougs still without a fourth quarter point this year, though. Second down. Hill under a lot of pressure, throws underneath, has a man pass caught. English almost got away. And he is dragged down at about the 13-yard line. Cougs brought the house.
And the perfect call against the perfect defense. They brought the house, and San Angelo ran the screen. Picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Hill tucks it under. He wants to run. Hill tries to get outside, puts his head down at the 10, gets driven out of bounds at about the 6.
Take a live look in over at
2nd and 2.
Midland here in just a
5
moment.
minutes, 3 seconds left to play.
We're trying to make this a little more respectful as they're getting close to the red zone. But for now, we'll keep it right here.
Everybody's got their hands on their hip.
Yeah.
Everybody's tired.
They're gassed right now. Hill has Brawley in the backfield with him. Sends a man in motion. That's Gallegos. Hill trying to make something happen. Looks, throws, has a man pass caught. Touchdown. Jacob English has the catch and the touchdown.
Well, San Angelo had to have that. Do they go for 2 now, or do they kick it here? Looks like they're going for 2 now.
Is that English, did I say?
Yes. They are going to go for 2 now.
Interesting call here.
I would think conventional wisdom, you would kick it here and go for 2 the next
Right. Here's the 2-point conversion. They're going to try the reverse. Now looking out to pass, and the pass is caught for the 2-point conversion. So that makes it a 1-score game. With 4:55 left to play, our new score, Cougs 35, Bobcats 28. You're listening to Cooper Football on AIC Live.
Over in Midland,
There's some nurses.
the Legacy Rebels held Abilene High out of the end zone, took over on the 23-yard line.
I'm Deanna Olson. I teach in
And it looks like it's gone final there in Midland. So let's go back out to the only game remaining on the air right now, and that is the Central Bobcat and Abilene Cooper Cougs. Let's carry on through the end of the night. This is a good one.
Bray will be in the backfield with Warren. You know what looms large all of a sudden is that play at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Difference in the ball game at the moment. Here's Bray on first down. Bray. It's a couple to about the 27. Stays inbound, so the clock winds. Bobcats do not have to use timeouts yet. If the Cougs pick up a first down, you would think the Bobcats would have to start using some timeouts.
So you look at your offensive line and say, let's go get them.
Second down 8. Warren comes to the line of scrimmage, backs off. Takes the snap, hands it again to Bray. Bray, line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. It's third down.
To the 29.
So 3rd and 6, you got to have the 35 for a first down.
Cougars 5 for 11 on third down.
Ralston and Malik Jackson are over here to the left. Heron and Parker to the right. On third down.
Warren watching the clock.
Snap comes back. Warren tucks it under. Chris Warren trying to run for a first down. Warren got to the 35. It's a first down. That'll move the sticks. Boy, big time play by Chris Warren.
Absolutely.
Just a quick reminder,
the 18th first down of the night
next
for the
week
Cougars.
on the Friday Night Red Zone, brought to you by AFCO Steel, will be featuring Central and Belton, Mason and Cristobal, and Grape Creek and Ozona. You don't want to miss those. Also, we'll be adding potentially some more games through the week, so stay tuned on social media. All of the popular ones: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Clock run down.
Search for @Concho Sports. Our very own Shea Harris updates constantly and is constantly trying to get you good games. So check it out. Those 3 confirmed. More to come.
Clock still winds. Gain of 3. It brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougars can take it down below 2 minutes before they snap it.
That's interesting that the Bobcats did not take a timeout right there.
Very much.
2nd and 7. Warren's just going to look at the sideline. Like you said, he didn't have to snap until 2 minutes left. And he's got that clock faced him. Takes the snap. Bray again. Bray almost has his head taken off at the 35.
They're going to mark you for no loss at the 37. Or 2-yard loss.
So now then the Bobcats take a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 remaining. Cougs will face a 3rd down and 9. 1:54 left. Cougars lead 35-28.
I think you've got to throw the ball here. You've got to try and make the first down.
Yeah, 100% right.
Tyler Hill and their offense is too potent.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com or send your resume.
Lake Belton with 2:55 remaining trails 41-34. Denton Ryan has beaten Azle 63-7.
Wow.
Lubbock Cooper beats Wiley 33-28.
Wow.
Clyde leading Merkel 41-14 with 1:14 left. Permian leads or beat Tascosa 13-12.
Here we go. 3rd down and 9. Warren has both running backs in the backfield, Bray and Fly, on 3rd down.
They're backing their secondary up.
They think they're, wow, a lot of confusion now for the Cougs. Warren takes the snap. Play action, looks, throws, he had a man, he missed him.
Intended for Bray, he was in the seam. 4th and 9 now.
He had him.
Jacoby Yates will drop deep to return.
Hey, football fans, would you like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition? All you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports on Roku and Fire TV. We invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience. That Concho Sports app is absolutely a godsend if you want to watch high school football and all Concho Sports Network broadcasting events.
To the end zone for a touchdown by the Bobcats is Austin Johnson. And the Bobcats are within 1. Wow. Snap was high. Minute 40 left. Bobcats, they're looking for a T. 35-34 now our score.
They're running players off. They're wanting a football.
The kicking ball.
Now they're going to throw it out.
Not sure what the discussion is.
It is a touchdown.
It is a touchdown, yeah. No doubt about that. I think Hill wants to go for 2. You got your kicker out there, though.
Yeah.
So Chase Miller is there. Snap is down, Miller's kick is up, and the kick is good. So we've got a minute 40 left. We are tied at 35, and Rick, here's the interesting part. Camoon Mauricio has a big-time leg for the Cougs.
Yes, he does. Well, I think when Cooper had the ball last time, they had to play a little bit safe because you're trying to run out the clock, trying to make them use their timeouts. Now you go back to attacking.
Yeah. 35 all. Bobcats have blocked a punt in each of their first 3 games.
Well, they don't block that one if the snap's not high.
Right.
Warren did a good job just trying to get rid of it.
Cam Herron, Daniel Bray deep.
Probably should have tucked it and run with it and taken the loss, but both teams standing in their huddle, wanting to see what kind of formation is coming out. See a lot of small numbers on the San Angelo side.
That's what I believe Scott Stewart was looking for. How small are the numbers? So now then, you're going to see
38 is the biggest number that's on the field.
Yeah. Kick is high and deep, and Bray runs us down to 13. Gets to the 20. Bray's got some running room. 25, close to a horse collar. 26-yard line for the Cougs in a minute 33. Well, here we go, Rick. A minute 33 remaining.
Well, if you're the Cougars, you don't want San Angelo to touch the ball again in regulation. You want to go score and win this thing, but you don't want to give the ball back to Tyler Hill with any time on the clock.
Fly is the man in the backfield with Warren. I think you need the 30-yard line to give Camoon a shot. Warren on first down being chased. Warren's got some running room. 30, 35, 40. Chris Warren still on his feet. 45 midfield. Warren into Bobcat territory. First down for the Cougs at the 50. 24 for Chris Warren.
We've got a flag somewhere. Holding against the Cougars from the 41.
Negates a big run by Chris. From the 31, it's 1st and 7. 1st and 6. Snap comes back to Warren. Stands in the pocket. Looks like the same play. He takes off again, has the first down. He gets out to the 38-yard line. Lake Belton and Red Oak tied. That's their first district game.
Wow.
Tied with 10 seconds left. Minute 16 here.
With every other
Cougs
game off the air here on the Friday Night Red Zone, we're going to go ahead and just keep it right here. Let you enjoy this exciting conclusion. San Angelo Central, Abilene Cooper. Let's watch.
Warren takes the snap. Here comes pressure again. Warren tries to throw with his left hand. Somebody's got to get on the ball. And they say incomplete.
They're going to call intentional grounding, though.
Yeah, ball did not come close to getting back to the line of scrimmage. Warren tried to throw it with his left hand. Cougs are arguing there was a man in the area. No flag. Yep. That actually is the correct call because the Cougs had a man coming back for the football. And actually, that technique is right on everything. Yes. The white hat threw what he saw,
yes,
which was grounding. It took the linesman over here to say, no, there was someone coming into the area. They talked about it. They did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Now Kevin Crane wants to talk to him.
Well, yeah, Crane he wants to argue about it, but White Hat's saying they were right on this call. Boy, Central is bringing the house every play.
If you can complete one, they're going to pay for it.
Second down with 1:09. Warren out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here comes pressure again. Warren, good night. Gets to the 40. Clock is running. See if the Cougs use a timeout.
And they will.
Third down and 8. When was the last time the Cougs played overtime?
I believe it was in the last game of the regular season. Mike Spradlin's first year. They played Midland Lee in overtime, and Lee scored on the first play of overtime, running around the left side.
If you're right on that, I'm looking for the record book right now.
Because that knocked the Cougars out of the playoffs that year.
That'd be the most impressive thing if you just called that one out.
Let's see, Mike, 2006, double overtime against Midland Lee, 33-30, Cougars lose.
That was the last one.
Yep.
And I am calling a game with Rain Man.
Okay, third down and 8 from the 40.
59 seconds to play in regulation. Warren takes the snap. Here's the screen pass. Heron he gets back to the 40 and nothing else. He is swarmed down. Bobcats want a timeout. got to do the exact same thing that you did a minute ago, Rick.
Yeah.
You got to punt the football.
Yes. Fourth down and 7.
Cougs are gassed.
Yes, they are. Nine penalties for 80 yards for the Cougars, 14 for 101 for the Bobcats.
You know the Bobcats are bringing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the 41-yard line.
How about you get it off and they rough the kicker?
I'm for the small victories. Just get it off. You got to get the punt away. $50 seconds.
San Angelo trying to make the improbable comeback. They've had 15 points here in the fourth quarter. Cougars lost a touchdown on a penalty. Cougars changed their punt coverage.
Snap is back. Warren gets a kick away. Takes a Cooper bounce and covering it at the 25. Or the Bobcats, he sure did nearly drop it. 42
and
seconds.
He's hurt. Jacoby Yates is down. I think he's cramped up. He's down at the 24-yard line. .42 seconds left in regulation. Cougars and Bobcats tied at 35.
Is that what it looks like? A cramp?
He was pulling on his toes on both feet a while ago.
Okay.
So I'm thinking cramp.
Well, 42 seconds to go here as we reset 35-35 our score. Cougars and Bobcats, as Rick said, we are in Lubbock next week. 4 o'clock start. Red Oak and Lake Belton going to overtime.
Okay.
We may be headed that way.
Hopefully we are, for the Cougars. Yeah, he's cramped up.
Jacoby Yates.
While we have a break, I want to remind you about Red Zone, Friday Night Red Zone, brought to you by AFCO Steel. Next week, Central and Belton, Mason and Christoval, and Grape Creek and Ozona will be the featured games.
You got to be careful here. Here's Tyler Hill. Hill at the 24-yard, his own 24. Hill back to pass, looking long, throwing long. He's got a man out there. The pass incomplete, no flags. And we got cramps again. That's Jacob English. English may not have cramps.
He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that's not a cramp issue right there.
It's more like maybe a knee.
Well, Hill got the ball out there.
So he threw it from around the 20 to the 30. That's a heck of an arm.
Yeah.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz at www.afcosteel.com.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here, Rick. I think they're going to need a cart. The man's down, so we're going to take 2 minutes. We'll be back with more Cougar football on AISD Live right after this.
Hey fans, there's a brand new post-game celebration snack spot. Head to the College Hills Bodega after the game for all your post-game snacks. They've got Dippin' Dots, candy, drinks, anything else you can think of. So go see the Bodega boys at the corner of College Hills and Millbrook for your post-game snack fix. And tell them the Concho Sports Network crew sent you.
Play by Hill.
Yeah.
Because it just now brings up
4th and 1. You got to punt it.
No, it brings up 3rd and 1.
No, it's 4th and 1.
It is?
Yes.
He spiked.
They threw the long pass.
Right.
He ran. They spiked it. It's 4th and 1 now. You've got to punt it.
Yep. Wow. So the Cougs get a break right there. 4th and 1. Hill's got to get a ball away now, and the Bobcats will call a timeout. What a crazy end to this. 14 seconds left in regulation. Cam Aaron will be deep to try to receive the punt. Cougs have the wind to their back, so I'm just spinning the narrative here.
Okay.
All right. You get the ball. You try a play down the field. You know, you got to fall on the ball pretty quickly here on the punt. You try and get a ball down the field and give Camoon a shot.
Absolutely. I think defensively you've got to send Heron back, but you've also then got to make sure that Hill punts it.
Well, I don't think if you're Hill, you can risk not getting a first down. Because if you don't, Camoon's in range.
Yep.
Heron is deep. So I say Hill has to punt this ball. Goes all the way back to the 20. Snap is true. Punt is away. Heron's moving everyone away from it. Takes a bounce, and it takes a good central bounce down with 4 seconds left. So we're about to go to overtime.
Yep.
Think the Bobcats will be ready for Bray to get the handoff here?
They might be. Be a good Dominique type run, though.
4 seconds. I think you just take a knee here.
Yeah.
I mean, you are 73 yards away. See where the deepest Bobcat is. Watching Seth Mariano.
I'm surprised they're not deeper than that.
I am too.
Now they're moving back.
Snap is back. Here's the handoff. Bray. 35 to the 40, and that's going to run out the clock. So we will go to overtime here. Cougars and Bobcats tied at 35, and we will play extras. Take the timeout. You're listening to Cooper Cougar Football on AISD Live. We're back right after this.
No matter.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz at www.afcosteel.com.
To investigate the
All right, what an exciting end to the second week of the Friday Night Red Zone, brought to you by W&W AFCO Steel. We're going to just keep it right here, folks, until this one's over. The San Angelo Central Bobcats and the Abilene Cooper Cougars tied at 35, getting ready to play bonus football. Stay tuned.
We'll go out, meet with the officials.
So Roan and Crane out there in the middle of the field. $35 apiece.
Wichita Falls has beaten Plainview 33-26. Looks like Cooper won the toss.
Okay, here we go. In overtime, Lake Belton and Red Oak. Red Oak scored. Lake Belton blocked the kick. Lake Belton just now scored. They're a kick away from winning their first district game. That's crazy. Red Oak, a semifinalist, I believe, last year.
Wow. Impressive. Terrence Waldron joins the crowd.
He's been down there.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Crane and Roan.
I believe we're going to be playing on the south end of the stadium.
Rick, tell us about the last time the Cougs went to an overtime game.
That was Mike Spradlin's first year at Cooper. If I pull out the book again for the year, that would have been 2006. Cougars played Midland Lee with a chance for the playoffs. Game went to overtime, double overtime. Midland Lee scored the winning points in the south end zone on the east corner on a sweep around the left side. The next year, Mike Spradlin took the Cougars to the playoffs, and they haven't missed it since.
Well, this game really big for the Cougs. They were at 35-20.
Yeah. And just the big play, the block punt.
Yep.
You know, you lose a touchdown on a penalty. So now we're going to get the decision. San Angelo is going to want to play on the south end in front of their band.
Right.
Who has been extremely loud.
I think we're going to go play on the south end. Cougars are going to be on defense to start it off.
They'll start from the 25, correct?
Wow. Lake Belton just beat Red Oak.
Wow.
In overtime. Kickers matter.
Absolutely.
48-47 the final in that one.
Wow. The Cougars offense had the ball for 34 minutes and 41 seconds tonight. San Angelo had it for 21:15. Regulation ends with the Cougars running 66 plays for 409 yards. San Angelo 56 for 338.
Central has the football 1st and 10 at the Cooper 25-yard line. It's overtime. Snap comes back to Hill. He wants to throw the outlet on 1st down. It's incomplete. 2nd down.
Intended for Gallegos again. And they're playing without Jacob English.
Yeah.
That's a huge loss.
Well, and we haven't seen Jacoby Yates either since he went down with a cramp. So you're missing 2 pretty explosive players. 3 receivers now for Hill, 2 in the backfield. They change sides. Snap comes back. Hill back to pass. Stands, throws. Got a man out there, and the pass is incomplete. Whoa. Hill dropped a dime again, Rick, and this one was maybe a foot out of bounds.
Thought we might get offensive interference. The receiver that was running towards the hash, a bigger receiver, I didn't see his number, pushed one of the Cougars' secondary.
Cougs imploring their fans to get loud here. 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Hill takes the snap. He tucks it under, wants to run, and he loses a yard back to the 26. It's 4th down.
So now do you give Chase Miller a shot?
I think you have to.
I do too.
Because I think you have to tell Cooper they have to score. They're not going to. They're going to roll the dice and go for it here.
I disagree with this.
Hill on 4th and 11 from the 26-yard line. Needs the 15 for a 1st down. Each team has a timeout. Hill takes the snap. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball. It's caught down at the 10-yard line. Boy, he got popped just as he let go of it, and Tyler Walker makes the catch for the 1st down.
I still disagree with that.
1st and goal now at the 10. We're in overtime, tied at 35. Bobcats have a 1st and goal at the Cooper 10-yard line. Cooper has not had the ball yet in overtime. Hill back to pass, being chased. Hill trying to throw one out. He does. Somehow gets rid of it. It's 2nd and goal. Boy, he's been elusive tonight. Cougs,
he really has.
Just a step away from having him.
He's got a big frame, and he's hard to get a hold of because he's good at using his arms to push you away.
2nd and goal from the 10. Hill has 2 receivers to either side. He's got Brawley in the backfield with him from the 10-yard line. Takes the snap, tucks it under, wants to run, wants to get outside. Tripped up, falling, gets out of bounds at about the 7. It brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going to give him the 6. 3rd and goal from the 6.
Now here's the question. You hold him out here. You've shown your hand already. You've said we're going to go for it and not kick. Do you go for it twice?
I don't think so. I think you kicked the field goal. I think it was a mistake the first time. I think it'd be a mistake this time.
3rd down and goal. Hill looks over to the sideline. Takes a set. He's just going to try to run the student body left. He's being chased, and he's going to be thrown down at the 7. It's 4th down.
You know, and this whole overtime, they've only let Hill have the ball.
Yes. Now you're going to kick. So this is a 24-yard attempt from the left hash. Chase Miller ready to kick. Snap is down. Miller's kick is on the way, and it's good. So Chase Miller has the field goal in overtime.
San Angelo goes.
Hang on one second. Okay. So it's a 24-yard field goal. Now go ahead.
San Angelo goes 18 yards in 8 plays to take the lead 38-35, but now the Cougars can win the game with a touchdown. And I think the mistake teams make when they get in overtime is they think, I've got to score in the first 4 plays. You can get first downs all the way to the goal line. So that's exactly what you've got to do, is go back and attack and move the chains.
38-35. Now then the Bobcats have scored 18 straight points. Cougars have the football with a chance to win it. They're 25 yards away.
Backfield with Chris Warren.
Malik Jackson Jr. comes out wide to the right side. Heron and Ralston go to the left. Here we go from the 25. Warren throws it underneath, breaking 1 tackle, keeping his feet to the 19-yard line.
Heron
is Heron. 2nd down and 4 for the Cougs. Again, you've got Ralston out here. Heron into the right slot this time. It's Jackson out here to the right slot. Ralston works the left by himself. That's the boundary side. Warren takes the snap, keeps it. Chris Warren running right, tucks his head down, loses some yardage. He's back down at the 21-yard line. It's 3rd down. See what the Cougs do here. They check Parker into the game. Bray started in. This time from the 21, you need the 15, and now the Bobcats are going to use their timeout.
We got 3rd and 6. Oh, they're on the 22, sorry.
Got to get to the 15. I was going, what happened to the lights? I thought it was the whole stadium. It was just our room.
We've done the stadium thing that way before.
Yeah. 3rd down. It's actually
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Yeah, they had it 3rd and 20 up there. And I was like, that's not correct.
3rd and 7 from the 22. Cougars need at least a field goal to extend the ball game. Jimmy, Daniel Braden had 11 carries, 116 yards.
So now then, a fly comes out of the lineup. Heron's going to run in the backfield. Jackson comes to the right. Ralston is into the right slot. And Parker is to the left. On 3rd down. Snap comes back. Warren back to pass. Warren looks, throws. He's got a man. Pass caught. Touchdown! Cougars!
Malik Jackson.
Malik Jackson Jr. with the catch. And the Cougs win it.
And what a game from Shotwell Stadium there in Abilene. The Cooper Cougs prevail in overtime over the Bobcats of San Angelo Central, 41-38. That's going to do it for this edition of the Red Zone Friday Night Red Zone Network, brought to you by W&W AFCO Steel. Don't forget, next week we've got Central and Belton, Mason and Cristoval, and Grape Creek and Ozona. You don't want to miss it. And check social media, Concho Sports Network. Check it for new games that will be added. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Take care.